base. Come on, what's good, guys? Your boy Gustavo's back again for another live World Cup watch along. We've got Portugal versus Switzerland, the round of 16, the last round of 16 to see who goes through to the quarterfinals to play Morocco because Spain are gone, bitches. But yes, I'm here, man. I'm back. You go the pundit, man. You already know the vibes. Big up to everyone inside. Here to enjoy this one again. This is gonna be a banger. In fact, how about I just don't big up the first half in it, because the first half's have been a bit suspect, if I must say. But you already know what it is. Hopefully we get a more exciting game. I'm going for Switzerland. Clearly, you can see I've got an agenda. I want all the big teams out. Yes, I want all the big teams out so England can beat. Yeah, in fact, England ain't got a choice anyway because we're on the other side. Okay, I feel what we're saying in it. But I like Switzerland. Yeah, I mean, they got the cleanest water in Europe, and some. Yeah, I mean, Switzerland were neutral in the war, and yeah, no taxes. So anyway, big up to John. Says 2-1 to Portugal. Come on. No Ronaldo starting lineup either. Yeah, found out earlier he's on the bench. It's actually a good thing. Not for Switzerland, though. Bringing Ronaldo off the bench is dangerous. Big up Baz every time. Big up Glasgow Reds, John. Come on, brother. What are you saying, John? I hope you're well, brother. I did say earlier I'm going to drop the link in the chat for anyone who wants to jump in. Just make sure you link up with the time with me when you come in, so there's no spoilers and that, because you know what I mean. I can't be holding my tongue when I'm doing a watch along. You know what I'm saying? We're about to kick off. Come on, Switzerland. Come on, Shaqiri. And we're off. But big up everyone inside, man. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Oh, you bastard. Pablo, why you didn't remind me about my... You don't even care. Left my drink, man. Oh, well, half-time it is. What we're saying, João Felix about to turn up or not? Because you've been locked up with man like Simeone for a while, so... I have to say, though, jokes aside, I actually like a lot of Portugal's team. Like, I rate a lot of their players, not just the ones in the Prem. I like Guerrero is dope. This geezer with his Stan Smiths, bro. I swear every time they show us the FIFA president, it's the same clip. I don't even know if he's really there, bro. I think they're like, the Photoshop the thing on it. That's the same clip every time. What was that? Yes, it's a Liverpool kit. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, that's my team every time. No one asked, but in my head, you did. Nah, I think Bruno and Bernardo can shine here, to be fair, but Switzerland are not the easy team to knock out, bro. They knocked out France in the Euros. Was it the last Euros? No, the World Cup. No, the 2000 Euros. They knocked them out in the Euros. In extra time, I think it was. And if I'm correct, I swear Switzerland were losing the game, and then they came back. So that was dope. If I'm wrong, it probably was the Nations League, but either way, it's one of them tournaments. Portugal have started sharp here, though. I have to say, they've started very sharp. But I don't know, man.
Assemble.
Come on, Avengers assemble. Big up, Baz. What are you saying, bro?
Big up, guys. Thank you for having me on.
It's all good, man. Listen, no one's out in the pubs and all that enjoying the World Cup. We might as well enjoy it together online, and it's what it is, man.
Why not? Why not? It's too cold out there, man.
It's actually what's taking the World Cup vibe away, man. Every time I see clips of people celebrating England matches in like Box Park and that, you're confusing me for a second. I'm like, what are they doing? And then I realize it's flipping World Cup. But yeah, man, as I said earlier, not much advertisement behind it, so yeah, it is what it is.
Nah, for real. I was just checking the weather forecasts around my area, man, and it's just like going to be pure 1 degrees, 2 degrees, 0 degrees.
The snow's coming, man.
Yeah,
the snow will be here soon, bro. It won't be very much of it, but it will be here.
Yeah. I'm a London boy, so I've just literally not too long moved to Leeds, so I'm feeling the cold.
Oh, you moved there recently?
Well, about 6 months ago, but obviously it was like summer, still like warm. You know what I mean? When I came here, but yeah, I'm starting to feel it now.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
What? Come on!
Whoa, come on!
What are you saying, John?
Big up, guys. Big up. How's yous?
Yeah, big up,
good,
John.
Man. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Too bad. How yourselves? Hope you're all well.
Yeah, man, we're good, man. Just
all
enjoying
good,
the football,
all good,
bro.
Man. All good.
Football overload at the moment. I love it, though, man.
It's good to see you to you.
Yeah,
yes,
you too,
absolutely.
Bro. How's the family and everyone good?
We're pain in the ass, so they must be all right. If they weren't a pain in the ass, I'm starting to get worried.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. I love this guy, you know, Murat Yakin, bro. That was my guy when I was a kid.
Yakin?
Yeah, because it was him and his brother, innit? It was his brother that I liked more. Yeah. But you know that when you're younger, there's always like some outlying players that you like that nobody really cares about that much. But I don't know what it was. I think it was something to do with it's either World Cup '98 or 2002. But I just remember his name being called in some of these games and that. And
yeah.
So
the name rings a bell.
Yeah, well, because I think these brothers Hassan Yakin and then it's Murat Yakin and yeah. To be fair, because I was a kid, the chances are that I saw him score like one volley or something, and I probably just locked onto it. Go on, then, Bolo. This guy's a big you know.
He is, man. He is. So, what do you think? What do you think about this game? So, what's your predictions, guys?
My prediction is Switzerland to win. I don't know the score though.
Yeah, I'm seeing Switzerland to win 2-1.
Yeah, it's a good shout, to be fair.
Yeah, why not?
Looking at you young guys.
What was that?
I think I'm ahead reasons.
Yeah, I'm on 5. I'm with the. Oh, you can't even see the time. I'm on 5:22.
I will pause. We'll take it to 6:30.
6:30.
Yes.
Fuck it. All right, pause it there, and then I'll tell you when I'm on that time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the same as you.
Far behind.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm watching. Mine's on the Xbox, so that's probably why. Because you're watching on regular TV, innit?
Aye.
Yeah, I haven't watched regular TV in this house, bro. I don't even have an aerial, bro. Nah, man. Since I moved into this property and that, because I'm always at the laptop doing something, and because I've got it on stuff on the Xbox, I'm like, do I even need TV anymore? Like, honestly, I was thinking, what do I need it for? I watch all my movies
and
my football on the same Amazon stick. Don't need it, so locked it off, man. And I watch EastEnders on iPlayer, so it's all good.
Why not? You're set up then, bro.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Give me a countdown from 6:25, will you?
Yeah, I will. We're getting closer to it now. There's only 5 seconds, I think so. Here we go. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32,
yeah, that's
33.
On, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Big up everyone in the chat, man. Hope everyone's well. I hope you're all hydrated and that as well, man. Make sure you got a drink with you, bro.
Absolutely. You're gonna
enjoy the World Cup as much as you can. Question to you two, yeah. Question to you two on this football year, because I've always rated Xhaka in it, and it was easy to take the piss out of him, mainly because he's quite erratic in it. Like he can't hold his temper most of the time, so he weren't always based on football. It was usually based on the fact that he will let you down at some point because he'll get sent off. But what do you actually think of him as a footballer? Because I remember when he burst onto the scene in the World Cup before for Switzerland, he had the little mohawk and that, and he was playing attacking mid, scored a few bangers. And then obviously Arsenal got him. Everyone rated him for like a season. And then, since then, apart from this season, everyone was kind of calling him shit. But I don't think he's shit at all.
I don't think he helps himself with the outbursts that he has. He had a big outburst last season at Arsenal. He fucked the captain's armband away.
Yeah, I mean, I will say one thing. Yeah, that thing when he threw that thing with the captain's armband and he was making gestures to the fans. I can't lie, bro. I was kind of with him on that, bro. I know it's because I hate Arsenal, but on top of that, when you hear what he was saying after about that, these people keep talking about my missus and my daughter and that. Fuck them, bro.
No, I was with him, but he just doesn't help himself in so much.
Nah, he doesn't help himself. He's quite erratic, man. Like, even remember when we played him in the not last season, the season was it last season actually?
It was last season.
Yeah, League Cup, and he kicked Jota in the stomach.
Yeah.
Yes,
but he just didn't need to do it, did he? He just didn't need to do it, bro.
He doesn't need to do half the stuff he fucking does, but for some reason
exactly.
he does it.
It felt like to me that
if he just let the football do the talking, he's a fucking
it felt like to me that every manager that came in, because if you notice when he started, especially for Switzerland, he was attacking mid, bro, and ever since every manager that's come pushed him further and further back, to the point that even at Arsenal at one point he had to play centre back and cover.
Yeah,
and it felt like he was so frustrated with that every time he was just like, "Fuck it, I'll just kick you, bro." So yeah, man.
Yeah,
there's quite a few footballers like that where throughout my years. Obviously, usually if they're a Liverpool player, you don't really frustrate me if you play for someone else. But Mascherano for Liverpool, Lucas, Fabinho now. I wouldn't, not Milner, because he just puts it on you early. But all three of them players, they've got this thing about them where it's like, if you do them a little bit, or they can't be bothered to run after you, it's like, I'll just trip you over, bro. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
It winds me up, man. It winds me up so much.
They remind me a bit of the old school Vinnie Jones kind of players. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah, them kind of players there. But I don't mind him. I think he's all right. I mean, the things that he's gone through, you know what I mean, with the Arsenal thing, you know. But look, he's made himself back in favour again. You know, it's very easy with Arteta, you know what I mean, to get sent away, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. He's just re-established himself and he's done all right, you know what I mean. Only time will tell with his, you know, with his temperament. That's always been his problem.
He has.
The only bad thing about him is he plays for Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. Because one thing for sure is when I was watching Arsenal's, I don't know if it was their last game or whatever, but I was noticing, like, I know Odegaard's their captain now, and I think he came off as a sub and gave the band to Xhaka. But if you watch the games, you're like, you can tell Xhaka's still the captain, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if the armband's there or not.
Yeah.
Odegaard kind of does it through the way he plays. But
yeah. He's a senior guy, isn't it? He's a senior guy. So he's a lot older as well. So he's been here a lot longer. So he's literally, you know what I mean, still general major, you get me, in midfield. And with Odegaard, he's just, you know, leading by example on his game.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't need to have the captain's armband and be the captain. How many times Jordan Henderson come on, and Jordan Henderson, someone's meant to have the armband, and he's pretty much told him to fuck off. Get over because the game. I don't want the fucking armband to play the game.
Because we got like Hendo and then Millie normally takes the armband off him when he leaves the pitch and that. But
yeah, if it's not him, it's me.
I'm being deadly serious here. When Hendo starts playing, if these players are all still there at the same time, I'm not joking. I would have Robbo as the captain over Van Dijk.
Rabbo.
He's like
most
natural, bro. Captain. Yeah. He's a throwback. He is, man. Like,
you see,
remember when we spoke before, John, about I was saying when we were going through like struggles this season, and I said like sometimes with Liverpool, it kind of winds me up that, I mean, to be fair, they're doing it the right way, but at the same time, there's not enough shit housery with Liverpool, man. Like sometimes we're just too nice, bro. We've got all these big players, big personalities, and that, and other teams will come to kick us up and that, and you kind of have to play them at their own game sometimes. Yeah, and then only Robbo's on it.
Robbo fucking smacked Messi across the fucking head.
Exactly. That's why we won that game. No respect, bro.
He does not give a fuck who you are.
Yeah, I love it.
You are. He's only up to win a game of football.
Because you see him for Scotland when he's captain, man. He's on it, bro. He doesn't give a shit, bro.
He really does not care. He doesn't care whether you're Ronaldo, whether you're Messi, or whether you're fucking Maradona. He's going to kick a fuck at you.
Yeah. And he wears his heart. You know, he's he's literally. Yeah, he's a good leader. He's a good leader. You see, like in Scotland, he's, you know, when he plays for the Scottish international, he's good. Even with Liverpool, you know what I mean. You can see him. He's always barking orders. He's always talking. You know what I mean. He's always making sure when Mane was there, you know what I mean, things were going, and he's doing the same thing even with you know, with Diaz when Diaz was there and stuff. But
you know,
Baz, I don't know how you feel, but to me it looks as if Robbo plays well in the Liverpool team, then the whole team plays well. It's like we need him to play well.
You could be right, you know.
I think to be fair, they're very symmetrical. When you look at him and you look at Trent, yeah, they both have to play well. However, having said that, the last few games, obviously, Robbo's come back in form, and you know, what I mean, we're sitting fifth now, are we, or sixth in the league?
Fifth,
you know, something like that, and you know, it's important. It's important. It is a true thing when he doesn't play well. In Liverpool, don't they don't play that well, but. Yeah, I can sort of agree with it, but I think both of them have to because the system that they play.
Yeah, they're both equally important.
Yeah,
but I think Robbo has that more hunger than what Trent has about him. If you get me, you would almost think that Robbo's the homeboy.
It's because Robbo likes defending. That's why.
Yeah, and Andy can't do it the nasty way as well.
Yeah. It's not even a diss to Trent, man. Like. I don't even mean that Trent hates defending at all, but some people actually love defending. Like, they love it. He loves throwing a tackle in. If you get rough with him, he loves it even more.
Yeah. It's his personality.
It's a personality thing, he is. And they love him, man. When you hear the Liverpool players talk about him, they love Robbo. They love him, man.
Everyone loves it. They all say he's the biggest joker in the dressing room.
Yeah. So
you wouldn't think so, would you?
No, you wouldn't just looking at him now, but they love him, man. And Trent's got this thing where I don't know why I find it funny now. It's not funny in game because I'm always thinking he's going to give a penalty away, and somehow he hasn't yet. But have you seen if you get past Trent and he can kind of keep up with you, so you're not that far ahead of him, he just push you in the back. Like he doesn't. It's not even like a snidey push. He'll just push you in the back and hopes to get away with it, bro. And I'm like, bro.
I know, but he kind of does that clever as well, but does he not?
Well,
he shapes his body in a way where the referee can't see the push.
Yeah, there was one against Tottenham, wasn't there, when he'd done it to, who was it? Son or Kane? Because I remember Tottenham fans were pissed after the game. And I was like, it was a weird one. I could see why they were mad, but at the same time, it is what it is, isn't it?
But they're always pissed off about something, Tottenham fans.
Yeah, Tottenham. It's true. Every time we play Tottenham, there's always some big talking point after.
Yeah.
I think Robbo got sent off the season before.
Free kicks or whether it's a goal clearance, or there's always a big talking point.
Yeah.
The thing is against Tottenham, you know, they do give us a good game. To be fair, it's not always easy. That's what it is. Yeah. I think sometimes there is an incident with a penalty or a free kick or a foul, some sort, or you know what I mean, that didn't deserve a red card or a yellow card or God knows what. It's very tight. It's very tight of recent times. They're the ones that stopped us from winning the title.
Unless I'm wrong, but it usually involves Harry Kane somewhere or another.
Yeah, because Robbo got sent off for the tackle on Harry Kane when we drew 2-2 last season.
Yeah.
But like every time, there's something that people don't notice about Harry Kane, because he seemed to come across really clean cut and well spoken and all that business. But this geezer, bro,
he's nasty.
He's dirty, man.
He's nasty.
Nasty, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, good defending.
No,
he's nasty, man.
He's one of the most nastiest players in the league. I think it was a tackle he made this season on us. I can't remember who it was. I think it was maybe Virgil. He went straight for his ankle.
Yeah, his ankle, yeah.
So he didn't give a yellow card or spoken to or nothing. Any other player would be straight off for that. It's studs.
Oh!
1-0 Portugal.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
I need. Goalkeeper's going to come into question here.
Yeah, to be fair, but it came. You know what? It was a quick shot. You didn't expect it. It wasn't ready.
Yeah, so much power. It's Ramos' first start in a Portugal shirt altogether. Big up to him, man. 1-0. Flipping hell.
That was a good goal, though.
He hit it so hard, that's why I didn't make any noise, because I thought it hit the side netting.
Yeah, it was clinical. It was clinical.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I can't even blame it. The keeper can't save that.
No, he can't save that. But it was like with pace, top corner, pick it out.
Look at the keeper's face.
It was past the keeper before he knew.
Bro, what a shot, man.
That was past the keeper before he knew. He can't blame the keeper for that.
Bro, that's one of them goals, that like they will blame the goalkeeper, but
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
All right, Ronaldo, you can't smile, bro. It's all right. Your team's winning.
It took him by shock. That's what it is.
Did.
That's the look.
It did. It's a great goal.
Yeah.
That was a good goal. Absolutely.
That's deep, yeah, because they just showed that shot of Ronaldo on the bench looking sad. I bet you Ronaldo was smiling just before that, and they decided to show him looking like
Of
that.
course he was.
They always do it to make him look more miserable than he is.
Oh, he's not happy. He had beef with his coach. That's why he's on the bench now, isn't he?
Is that why he's on the bench?
Yeah. He had a little bit of a ding dong with his coach, so he's holding the bench.
Coach, no one's bigger than the team, and no one's definitely bigger than the country, bro. So.
Is it arguable to say that this Portugal team's better off of it, Ronaldo, Baz?
I think so. It's important. Look. If he was playing, you wouldn't see someone like this guy here who just scored the goal.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the problem is when you look at players like this. Not that I'm saying they're washed out, but obviously you got to give players opportunities to thrive as well. Because next World Cup he ain't there. You know what I mean? This guy might be. He needs to get international games. I think it's like that with any club. You know what I mean? Or any international team. When you've got to give people opportunity because they're players that are coming constantly. Each time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Oh, he landed on Pepe's ankle there. Yeah, John. I think I'll caveat that with what Baz said. To be fair, because I think Baz is right. I think there's two sides to it though, because I think the narrative that they're better without Ronaldo is a bit. It's kind of crazy because it's Ronaldo, but at the same time, it's not. Yes, but it's not down to him. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So it's like I've seen other teams like that before where they can't help but look up to Ronaldo as the focal point. So they're always looking for him constantly.
Yeah.
Which means that they're ignoring other people on the pitch. So it's not the fact that he's calling for the ball all the time. It's like, oh, there's Ronaldo. Let me cross it because I know he's in there. And then you take him out of the squad, and now you play properly. You pass the ball around and that.
Yeah.
I think usually that comes with somebody who's dragged the team along through different phases. You get so used to it. Like,
absolutely.
But
if Gerrard was in this current squad, but just at the beginning, that probably would have happened to Gerrard. Someone would have said, "Yes, you reckon they can play better without Gerrard because you'd still be looking for him."
Yeah, true.
Whereas it doesn't need to be like that. So remember, Argentina's just not that good. Otherwise, if they had a decent team, they wouldn't need Messi in the squad constantly. Because he's been getting them goals and stuff like that, but he ain't been great in every game. He was good against Australia, but that was about it.
Is Ronaldo's ego got in his way?
Yeah, it will do. That's what happens when you got that kind of mentality. It will always get in the way eventually. But I'm sure that when he takes a look at his career, he won't mind because.
No, but he's done well.
Oh yeah, he's done everything, can he? Apart from win the World Cup, he's done absolutely every trophy, everything, bro. So.
Absolutely, and when you look at it now, I mean, they're still in this. He will get a game here or there. You know what I mean? He's still gonna he's won absolutely everything. Then you can question. We can question the player. You know what I mean? You can't really question the player actually because he's won absolutely everything there is.
But I agree. There's one thing I hate Ronaldo the bit. I do. I just because he's a Man U player, I hate him. There's still that debate whether it's Ronaldo or whether it's Messi.
What do you say? What do you say?
There's still that debate whether it's Ronaldo or Messi that's GOAT of football.
It's got to be Ronaldo. The reason why I say that is because
I'm on that side as well, class, because the reason I say it is Ronaldo's done it in different leagues. Messi hasn't.
It's not only just that. Remember, Ronaldo scored more, like over 100 goals more.
Yeah.
So when you compare them, they're both GOATs in their own rights. Do you know what I mean? There's just been no dispute between the two of them. Having said that, it's the Marmite thing. It's either you love one or you hate one.
That's true.
With Ronaldo, he is probably one of those Marmite ones. Whereas with Messi, everyone appreciates because he's like that Maradona, isn't it? The ball sticks to his feet. You know what I mean? He scores brilliant individual goals. Whereas Ronaldo, he's more of a proper all-rounder, header, left foot, right foot. Messi's just that genius with his left foot.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I had this argument with Jamie, and he left the chat. So because he knows that my preference is Messi, just because I just like Messi. But I can never argue the fact when somebody says Ronaldo. But my point has always been, apart from like the fact that they've mirrored each other's careers in terms of achievements. They kind of don't even play football like each other at all.
No, they don't.
And
They're two different players.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And Jamie tried to say that Ronaldo's just a goal scorer, and I was like, it's kind of disrespectful, considering the whole other half of his career first. He ain't always just been a goal scorer. You know what I mean? When he got to Real Madrid, they changed his game up a little bit.
Yeah,
and they stopped playing him on the wing. Then he did become that, but what does that matter?
Yeah, when I look at it, it's always going to be a debate because you got the Pele, you got the Maradona, you got the Ronaldo, you got the Messi. People would say Pele, is he the greatest of all time because he never played in Europe or anything like that? People question that. Messi, obviously, he played since after Barcelona, he went to PSG, whereas obviously Ronaldo's gone to like other teams in Europe and succeeded. So it depends, you know what I mean? It's like what you fancy. So either you like him or you don't. You know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Really,
I agree. I agree with you, man. And I think Ronaldo's had the better. I think he's had a better football career, to be honest. Which is, it's not far off. You know what I mean? But he's I know that I'm not trying to compare the Copa America to the Euros. I'm just not going to do it, man, because the Euros has clearly got more talent in it. It's an easy thing to latch onto, but it's not the truth, bro. Like the Euros is just better than Copa America. So, and Ronaldo, I swear, Portugal's even won the Nations League on top of the Euros. It's ridiculous, bro. Yeah. So it's just literally the only trophy missing from the whole set is the World Cup.
This is it.
It's crazy, bro.
Absolutely, and they've got a good team here. Look, at the end of the day, they made it this far with certain controversies with Ronaldo and whatever from his club situations, but they're here. You know what I mean? They've still got people like Bruno Fernandes. You know, they've still got like, who's the other one? The one that I can't stand that plays for Man City.
Felix and when before Jota got injured, they were my favourites to win the World Cup.
Okay.
Because Jota adds even more to them. And that's kind of one point to John when I said about if they're better with Ronaldo without Ronaldo or not. Well, because he helped them qualify, isn't it?
Absolutely. And the thing is, remember, he's on that bench, whether he plays or not, people look into that bench. You know what I mean? He's pretty much like a manager. Of
course. Yeah, because if Switzerland scored and it stays stalemate till like the 80th minute, 70th minute, Ronaldo's coming on the pitch.
Absolutely.
And you wouldn't put it past him scoring. And I would argue that although I've seen I'm trying to think, Messi scored two finals against Man U. He did, didn't it? Yeah, 2 Champions League finals.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I think if I'm correct, I swear I've seen Ronaldo. He's a big game player, man. Them them finals and stuff. Apart from the Euros that he was on the bench, or I think he had got a yellow card and he couldn't play or whatever.
Yeah,
he's been the focal point of every final. Real Madrid, every single one of them. So
yeah, he is a big man. And like John said, you know what I mean. Obviously, being a Liverpool fan, I cannot stand the guy. But when I look at what he's achieved, you know what? You put rivalries aside. You look at the player for who he is. Do you know what I mean?
You can't hate the guy for everything he's achieved, but he's still a man, you fucking prick.
If you think that the honesty behind it is the fact is that people just don't like Ronaldo. Let's be honest, man.
It's the arrogance.
If Ronaldo was Messi and Messi was Ronaldo in terms of personality and lifestyle, everyone would say Ronaldo's the best footballer to ever live. I reckon it would be a little bit more swayed in that. But because of Ronaldo's life, even though he actually doesn't really do anything bad, but because Messi's is quiet, he's out of the limelight. We've seen him have one interview with Barcelona when he left. Before that, nobody can tell me of an interview with Messi apart from when he's won a Ballon d'Or. And even then, he doesn't talk much.
I get that, but if Messi played for Ronaldo, what stuff? I'd hate him.
Even like the fact that
if you play for United, I'd fucking hate your guts. I hate Mike Malone. He's a Liverpool legend.
Yeah, man. I mean, it probably looked like to the outside world, to me anyway. It looked like Messi just turned up with like 6-year-old kids, bro. Because we just didn't hear anything about it. You didn't see his girlfriend anywhere. I seen him one day. I seen these kids with him, and I'm like, oh, Messi's got kids, all right.
Yeah.
Because he's, you know what I mean? And remember at the beginning of Ronaldo's career, before he had kids, he was with all these different supermodels. We were Kim Kardashian at one point, bro. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna do you no favors in the limelight.
What's her name?
He was with Kim Kardashian. He was with Arena Shea.
Jordan. He was with Jordan in what was that? Or fucking that or glamour model that Jordan had the beef with years ago.
Moss.
No, not Kate Moss. She was a glamour model. She always wore it was like belts over her fucking tits.
Oh, Jodie Moss.
Who?
Jodie Moss.
Jodie Marsh.
Yeah,
he went with her as well.
It just basically looks like Messi never done the Playboy thing ever.
Yeah.
Which he probably didn't, but that takes away from Ronaldo. And the fact is, he used to be all like he used to be ugly and all that shit and have shit teeth and all that, and he sorted himself out and got muscles, bro, and then wouldn't stop taking his top off. Let's be honest, man. All these things come into account because what happens is people at home who slightly don't like Ronaldo already, then their girlfriend likes him. And then it's like, fuck this Ronaldo guy, bro. Like every time he takes his top off, my missus is asking, how come I ain't got abs like Ronaldo? Remember, it was a phase when he never used to have his top off and then he just had it off all the time.
Yeah.
So, Shaqiri, man.
My missus fucking loves the fucking cunt, that twat.
See, this is what I'm saying, bro. These things come into play, man.
Fucking about this fucking shirt hanging off his fucking arms.
People like their celebrities or whatever to be the closest relation to them, innit? Because you can't really relate to celebrities because they live a certain lifestyle, but Messi seems like the guy, if you wanted to be perfect, that's what you choose to do.
Yeah.
Like Paul Scholes back in the day, you never really seen him
Shaq.
having it. You know what I mean? Until he started chewing on his daughter's toe and that. Before that, you didn't hear nothing about Paul Scholes doing anything. Oh,
Shaq! Oh, come on, you cube.
Shaqiri, man.
Why did we let him go? I love that guy.
I love Shaqiri, I do, man. Big calves, man. Jesus.
The cube, honest to God, he's outstanding.
We'll hear something about Shaqiri in the future with Liverpool. Something happened there for sure, bro.
Something definitely happened there.
Yeah.
He's had a fallout with Klopp, I think.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I bet it was something small at the beginning.
You got to give him a respect, even though he's left. If he has had a fallout, he's never spoke about it.
Yeah.
Klopp he's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so
I don't think you can fall out with Klopp properly. So it's something. I don't know, man. I have a feeling that Shaqiri went and got hair transplant. What was your man's name?
Michael Edwards. He's probably felt Michael Edwards or Julian Ward.
Yeah. Oh no, man. I think Shaqiri got a hair transplant mid-season and Klopp fell out.
Of course he did.
Nah, because he was losing his hair and we were in the middle of the season and then he came back with hair. There's no time. He has to heal, bro.
I don't know where he got hurt from.
Yeah, I'm sure of it, man. I bet he said like, "Yo, I can't make it to training. I'm sick." Klopp's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it."
Fucking Turkey getting a hair transplant.
Asked him again, "Yo, how can you not training? I'm sick." And then he came back with hair, bro. I'll be pissed too, bro. Because when did Townsend have time to get that hair, bro? To this day, I can't figure it out, bro.
In Turkey, man.
So he's got the biggest afro he had the biggest afro in the Prem. He went from losing his hair, and then he had the biggest afro in the Prem. I don't know, man. It's money for you, bro. These guys are messing around, bro.
Certain mysteries, eh?
Yeah, bro. Aubameyang as well, bro. Hair was getting lost. Then he had some long hair. Then he had no hair again. I don't know, man.
That's
a good ball, that. Oh.
Yeah, I can't lie. His hair's validated, man, for sure.
For sure, man. Oh, it's Fabian Shaw. He nearly scored a own goal, though. That's just good defending. I think he knew, but he's actually a good player, you know.
Do you know what? I have a feeling Portugal are going to win comfortably.
Oh, you think so?
I think so. Yeah, they are just. You know what? Their defense just doesn't look. It's just too last minute.
I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Swiss always show up. The Swiss always show up.
The Swiss will have their flurries. Don't get me wrong. All right, but look, this is a Portuguese team with good players in it.
They haven't got good players.
You got your Ruben Diaz's. You got your.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm going to say one thing. You make a great pass.
Now, I'm going to say one thing. This is hilarious, yeah. The next comment I was about to make was, but Portugal have Pepe at the back, and he's a bit slow, and then he scored, so I'm not saying anything, bro.
Bars,
I was literally just about to say they can get out Portugal's defense because they've got Pepe at the back. What a header that was, man!
Fuck's sake, Bars. Why you always right, you prick?
Portugal.
Really, I actually don't want Portugal to progress. To be fair,
me either, man. Portugal just ruined the whole. Everything I was about to say, Portugal just ruined it. I was gonna say if Portugal,
bro,
I was gonna say if Portugal go 2-up, Switzerland has finished, bro, and then the score, bro, flipping out, man. It's a great goal, man.
Here, what a header, but
who took that corner, Bruno?
I think it was, yeah. No, it's not Bruno. Oh yeah, it could have been actually, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't see him in the box.
Yeah, it must have been because it's the right footer, in it.
Just know that Akanji is not defending that header, bro.
He's not
defending. He ain't stopping that.
Yeah.
Great goal.
He's a legend, that guy. Honestly.
Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh mate, I just love him for the El Clasicos, man. This geezer's a G.
I don't know.
He's giving me some of my best footballing memories, man. Him and Ramos, the brothers of destruction at the back, bro. Dangerous, man.
For me, he's got one of those faces I just don't fucking like.
Bro, we're talking about Fingy yesterday, and obviously Thiago Silva. Pepe's the oldest centre back in the tournament, not Thiago Silva.
Pepe is,
Thiago's 38. Thiago just turned 38. Pepe's 39 already, bro.
And look at him, he's still scoring.
Yeah, man. Plays for Porto, innit?
Porto, yeah.
Oh, I don't think he's done that well for Porto, has he?
What was that?
I don't think he's done that well for Porto, but has he?
No, he's done all right for them.
Has he? Aye.
Yeah, he has. After I just said that, the commentator said he's a month short of his 40th birthday.
He's 40 years old. He's playing a World Cup.
If he wins the World Cup, he's going to retire, bro.
Oh yeah.
Aye, but he wouldn't even need to, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Finish the season.
Look at it.
Finish the season for Porto on a high, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
This keeper looks suspect, you know. This keeper just looks very suspect.
Shaky as fuck, doesn't he?
Who's Sommer? He does make mistakes sometimes. Switzerland keeper.
Yeah,
he's actually really good, but he's got mistakes in him, bro.
Yeah, he just looks. He looks nervous. He just looks nervous in this game. Very, very nervous.
I was going to say. Yeah,
he looks like a semi-mentally.
Yeah, Sommer. Yeah, he's a good keeper.
Yeah,
confidence normally builds in him as the games go on, but rattling him 2 goals that quick, bro. You can. I bet if somebody shoots from outside the box, it's going in now. I bet you, bro. Because he's that kind of goalkeeper. Once he's rattled, it's
yeah. I think that first goal did rattle him. To be honest with you, yeah. Because even there, he wasn't confident coming out for the cross. So
I can't imagine the mental toll these football games take on you when it's your country. It's bad enough when it's your club, innit? But you get back to the 3 points on the weekend and that. But when it's your country going out of a big tournament, the World Cup, and you don't even know if your team's going to be there in 4 years, flipping out.
It's a long time.
Yeah,
it's a long time. When you look at people like, say, for example, we bring out a Ronaldo, for example.
Yeah.
If Portugal lose a tournament or lose a game or something like that, people like Ronaldo, it takes 4 years to come back and show the world what you're about. You get 2 World Cups, in 8 years of your life. Sometimes, like football is sometimes it's people just make 10 years out of it. So you only get 2 World Cups. One mistake.
100%. It's madness, man.
It is.
There's a lot on their head, man. In football terms, anyway. Obviously, the outside world have their own problems and that, but within the realms of football, mentally, that must be flipping crazy, bro. Because you can't go anywhere without anyone recognize you anyway. The only good thing they've got is the fact that when they finish the international tournaments, they go back to their club. Whereas usually, because it would be in the summer, they'd be able to go back to the country for a week, celebrate or whatever, and then go home. But you don't want to be making a mistake and then be seen.
This is it. There's some. I remember that Colombian.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I remember that Colombian right back. Didn't he lose his life for that mistake that he did in 1990? Yeah.
He was their captain as well.
This is it.
That was crazy, bro. That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. This game is, what it looks like, it looks like Portugal when they are attacking Switzerland's defense. It does look like that they've got the better. However, you know what I mean. Switzerland are definitely going to fight for this. You know what I mean. They
won't give up.
Yeah.
These kind of 2-0 games, you know what it's like, man. It feels like the next goal is everything, bro. If Portugal get it, Switzerland ain't winning this game.
Yeah.
If Switzerland get it, momentum, and then we get a good game. And it's about time we got some goals in the first half anyway, man.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think is going to win the World Cup? Who's fancying?
France.
England's not going to win the World Cup. Come
bro,
on,
England's going to win the World Cup, man.
Let's be serious. Fuck me, they're playing France. Let's be real for a second, Savage. Come on.
I am, man. France's team's not better than England.
I think England's going to win the World Cup. You can't.
France's team's not better than England's, bro.
Mate, you're too smart for that.
I know. That's why you should listen to me.
Here you go, John.
No, exactly. No, you can't. You're going to win the World Cup.
Oh, here we go. I knew he was going to do that, man. All right, big up Panov, man. Hope you're well, bro.
Panov, big up,
exactly,
man.
Buzz. Exactly, Buzz.
Big up Ash.
Big up Panov, mate.
Yes. This one's for John. John can answer that one.
What one?
The Ash fought Curtis.
Just turned on us where Curtis Jones is playing left wing for Switzerland. Fuck it. He's not even good enough to play for fucking Switzerland.
Stop this, man. Stop Curtis Jones hate, bro.
Yeah, this guy obviously has a thing for Curtis Jones, boy. It's that love-hate relationship, man.
John, leave him alone, man.
Tierney's fucking shit.
Nah, man, leave him alone, man. Jones is a baller, bro. Just let him, you know what I mean? The late bloomer and that, bro.
The only thing John's going to comment is probably on his missus, but, you know, move.
I mean, his missus is fucking fit.
Here we go.
Okay, mate, let's be honest, you fucking is. She would get it.
No comment.
Seen some of the England players' misses yesterday, the other day, actually. Yeah, well done to some of the youngsters, man. They've done well for themselves.
Absolutely. When you got money like that, man, you attract everything, bro.
Yeah, trust me.
Even someone like John, do you know what I mean? Someone as butters as John, bro.
Exactly. For fuck's sake, even I can get that kind of pussy when I get money.
Oh, here we go.
I've already got that kind of pussy. Before I go, my missus isn't watching this fucking show.
Your pet cat you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Ash, I agree with that still.
Shut the fuck up, you baldy bastard. Fucking cheating bastard.
What kind of cross was that?
This is true. It's a good
true statement, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They've got no excuse. They've got no Karim Benzema. That's something as well. I don't think it's
massive.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah, Karim Benzema, honestly. But
time will tell, man. But trust me, on Saturday, I'm just letting everyone know. On Saturday night, bro, I'm telling you, bro, France will not be in this competition anymore, bro. You heard it here first.
Oh, you're talking shit.
And if England go out Saturday night, you won't see me. Nah, to be fair, England going out can't even affect me like that anymore, man. I'm cold to it now.
You've got to be. I mean, we've got to be in it because we've seen it so many times. However, with the thing with England, what I do like is obviously
if England get past France, you stand a chance.
This is their biggest test.
Past France.
Yeah, it's their biggest test. To be fair, I mean, look, you can only beat what's in front of you, and that's what they've done. Besides the United States.
Yeah, exactly.
So you know what I mean.
That doesn't really say much, does it? Let's be honest, it doesn't really say much.
John, how's that thing what people have to be fair about with England? Because I know. Oh no. Oh, good save.
What did he do there?
You could have dinged that over him and had his second goal, man.
So we'll see how he's doing against France. If you beat France, Lane, I'll give you a bit of credit.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But I feel everyone has to stop doing this thing with England, though, about like whether you like them or not. Everyone does stop. Oh, you ain't beat much.
No, it's not that I dislike. It's not that I dislike England. Yeah. I would love to see England win the World Cup. I would. But all this bullshit, it's coming home. It needs to stop because it's putting too much pressure.
It doesn't need to stop, bro.
It does. It's putting too much pressure on the players
No, because the players are saying it as well, bro.
Exactly. The players need to shut the fuck up and just play football.
Nah, man. Like,
listen, you've got to have some excitement within the team. You know, within
every country.
It's coming home. It's coming home. When has it ever came home?
1966.
Exactly. How long ago was that? You're still singing about it.
Hey, man. There's only been about 8 teams to win
Scotland. I'm not from Scotland. I don't support Scotland.
Ireland.
Who gives a fuck about Ireland at all? I'm a Liverpool fan.
Come on, man.
Club over country all day long.
Every country has their own version of it coming home. They're all celebrating stuff
all day long.
Because, like, if you think about interviews and stuff, they'll interview an England player at the end. If we're in the middle of a tournament, they'll ask the player, do you think it's coming home? And they'll always say, nah, we got to keep a level head and go on to the next game and let the fans say it. So basically, when everyone says we need to stop saying it's coming home, or saying to the fans, stop being excited, which is like the same as everyone said to me, stop saying Liverpool's going to win 4 trophies. Why?
They're being excited, but that song needs to take a sidestep.
It's literally our song, bro. What were we supposed to do?
Sing Sweet Caroline.
See, that's the song we shouldn't be singing, bro, because I don't even trust where the origin of that song's from, bro. Sound like you're singing about a little girl to me.
Even better, no, don't sing that song. That song's a fucking Northern Ireland song. You stole that song off us.
My point is, bro, is like, I cannot be the guy who's pessimistic all the way to the end and only enjoys the last part, because I just won't enjoy football, bro. I'd rather just do this. I'll take the brunt of if we lose. Like with Liverpool, I was celebrating all the way through. I wasn't too over the top, but I was like, it's very possible we can win 4 trophies. We had 2 games left. We done what we needed to do against Wolves. Sadly, Man City came back against Villa. And then the Champions League, we lost 1-0. But, you know, it is what it is. I had fun. That's what football's about, bro. You know what I mean? I took it remember when we lost to Italy and then Bonucci said, it's coming Rome. I laughed, bro. I'm like, yeah, that's what you should say, but don't get it wrong. They were saying stuff in their own Italian language about winning the trophy, bro. Of course there was.
Yeah, true.
So stop being a party pooper then, bro.
I'm not being a party pooper. I'm just saying be a wee bit more realistic.
You're definitely a Debbie Diner.
What is there to be realistic
about? Be realistic.
It is being realistic. We got to the semi-final in 2018. Lost to Croatia. There's 2 games away. We got to the final against Italy. Lost 1 game away.
France, probably the best team in the World Cup. You're playing France.
Well, yeah, they're the champions, bro.
Exactly.
Hey, but
John. When 1 minute, Baz. When we were doing when there was a preview before the Real Madrid game, John said Liverpool was going to beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid was the best team in the competition by that standard. They won more Champions League than everyone. They'd won 4 out of the last 5 seasons. So why did you say Liverpool?
I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm allowed to say that.
And I'm an England fan.
No, it's club over country first.
Yeah, but Liverpool's not. If Liverpool playing against England, I'd support Liverpool. But Liverpool's not in this competition, bro. So what do you want me to do? You want me to sing Campione and all that business for France? I ain't doing it, bro.
Yeah, and look at Ash. Ash has brought a good one up.
There's too many Man U fucking players and there's too many Chelsea players in the team.
The one above that one.
Just enjoy winning until you get knocked out. No point being realistic. Being realistic is.
No, the girls brought it home last year. Exactly, the girls fucking won before you even won jack shit.
Yeah, but they brought it home, innit? So we can bring it home as well for front of the girls.
I tell you what, I loved watching that match. It was the best England team I've ever seen play in fucking years.
You saw how I celebrated that as well.
The men's England team.
I celebrated that as well, man. I'm shameless, bro. I'm here.
They can literally beat the men's England team.
Yeah. I mean, let's not do this on live camera, bro, because I'm gonna sound like I've got a problem with women, but they're not beating the men's team, bro. They're not.
I'm telling you now.
No. I seen what Crystal Palace done when they put Zaha on the pitch with the Crystal Palace ladies.
Yeah, you see that clip.
He ran through all of them on his own, bro. So
I'm telling you, fucking England women's trashing fucking England.
Anyway,
you got to enjoy it, John.
Women get more harmony.
Moving on, England are going to win the World Cup, right, John?
Come on. And you know, France winning.
Get past France now, so England win the World Cup.
All I'll say is for everyone who keeps going like you only beat Wales, and I agree, Wales are shit, bro. But like France beat Australia, okay.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do, bro? To beat Denmark. Denmark didn't play well.
France lose a game as well.
If,
Yeah, they
if
lost
you
the
get
game.
past France, I will say if you get past France, I will say England's going to win the World Cup. But until you get past France, I can't say that.
Is everyone else allowed to say they're going to win the World Cup?
Of
And I
course
have
you
to wait
are.
until we
But
beat
I think
France.
you're just jumping the gun. You could fucking England next. I mean, France are next. You're jumping the gun.
You mean
All I'm
this?
saying is-
You mean this guy? Or not this guy? That's
big up.
That's not
Republic of Ireland.
but
What a legend, man.
What a legend. Where is it?
John,
mean-
all I'm saying is,
get past
you mean this
Mbappe,
guy, yeah?
Yes, get past
Mbappe,
him, and
man.
we'll see what happens.
John, all I'm saying is France have lost the game and England haven't, so that's all I'm saying, bro.
You were playing fucking kids teams.
No, you
What?
got to stop this, man.
60.
You were playing amateur teams. Come on,
How come no one's saying this to Argentina, who lost to Saudi Arabia, bro?
60 miles per hour that shot was.
People weren't saving it, bro. It's like a car.
Bro, that's faster than some people's cars, man.
yeah. Facts, man.
Oh,
I was going to say something there, but that's a bit fucking disrespectful.
Oh, you could say it.
It's faster than your car at the minute.
Half time win.
Oh, shots fired, yeah.
Always win.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Facts.
When I get my car, it's going to be brand new.
You made me fucking say it, didn't you?
Don't worry, when I get my car, it's going to be brand new again. 6.2, bro.
Ooh.
That's right. I need a shot. You need to give me a shot. We'll see what happens.
Yes, anyway, we won't comment on what I would say.
2-0, man.
fucking
Steep
scumbag
hill for
cunt.
Switzerland to
You
climb
dirty,
second half.
cheating
They can do it,
bastard.
Well,
Boss,
2-0.
what are we going to say?
2-0.
I want to hear what you're going to say, boss. Come on.
I was going to say my car beat your car in reverse.
Oh, that's a race I'm going to fucking have.
In reverse, yeah.
We all know whose car is going to win that one, mate. Let's be honest.
Bro, AMG, man.
Mate, the AMG ain't beating mine. I'm sorry, it's not beating mine.
Anyway,
you can handle my car, mate.
Laxon, if anyone wants to see that, please put it on the comments, and I'm sure me and John will do a video. Savage will film it. It could be the rest, and we'll see.
Mate, a camera won't be able. A camera won't be quick enough to keep up with my car.
Fuck's sake, man.
Anyway, off stream we'll discuss. We'll talk stuff off stream.
John, who's going to win the World Cup, man?
England.
Come on, man. Come on.
Fucking hell. I may as well. I'm on fucking two England daft fans.
Right, man. Maguire's on fire, man. We're going to win.
Oh, don't talk about Maguire.
Bro, he might score the winning goal in the World Cup final, bro.
Don't talk about Maguire, but let's not go into this one again.
You've been class, man.
Let's not go into Maguire again, please.
Here we go.
Maguire.
Hey, this is what Mbappe. This is who he's got to face over the weekend.
Yes, exactly.
Nah, man, Maguire's fine, bro, because he's on Dembele's side, bro. That's the problem.
It's true. Yeah, but people underestimate Dembele. And Dembele.
I'm saying that I think he's more
Maguire
of a
is the
problem.
weakest link. Maguire is the weakest link.
Salah and Robinson, bruv.
Yeah. All I'm saying is, listen, I understand, man. France are hard to stop going forward in it, but they're gonna have the same problem with England going forward. So it could be a high-scoring game, man. It might not be a cagey one, what everyone thinks it's gonna be.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a fucking tight one. I think it's going to be like 1-0 to either side.
Maybe, man.
I think it's going to be a very tight game.
It'd be interesting to see if England score a goal. If they score the first goal,
it could go to penalties.
Yeah.
If it goes to penalties, I'd favour England. I would favour England on penalties.
Yeah, no problem, Buzz.
I don't know why, because England's fucking shit at penalties.
Hey, man, we won the last penalty shootout, bro.
I know, but mate, you won one penalty shootout in fucking 30 years.
Hey, man, it's not true, bro. Listen. It's not real, bro. Everyone's making this stuff up in their head here. Yes, England, the rubbish at penalties, the nation. But these particular players have had one penalty shootout.
We're talking about the nation, the nation's team.
Yeah, but these things are not real, bro. Don't fall for that.
When was the last time you won a penalty shootout apart from the last fucking Euros?
It's not important, man. We didn't win any.
When was the last time, Savage?
It didn't
The
happen.
facts are there. The facts are there, Savage. Come on. When was the last time? Just a minute.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that was
it
was the mental.
Savage.
It was the mental side of stuff, bro. These kids
Yeah,
weren't born before that.
See, I've just proved my point, Savage.
Nah, man.
I've just
You have
proved
to have
my
the right
point.
mentality, man. These players have got it, bro.
I've just proved my point. You are shit a pound. I've just said you're going to win a penalty shootout. You're arguing with me.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. Like, we have to go off current form, and the current form is we won the last one. So what do you want
You've
to
won
do,
one
bro?
penalty shootout in about fucking 30 years.
But these players have only had one.
These players, nothing. We're talking about England.
All right, man. You're talking about Gary Lineker and them, man, bro. But these man,
We're talking about England. We're talking about England. Gary Lineker is probably one of the best strikers England's ever had.
All right, man. You listen. You have to break it sometime, man. Like
was Gary Lineker or was Gary Lineker? Was he not one of the best English strikers you've ever had?
Yeah, he was.
Exactly. So if he could miss a penalty, then Harry Kane's missing a fucking penalty, and Harry Kane's not even that good at penalties.
Nah, he's missed like 3 altogether.
He's not even that good. He's not that fucking good at penalties.
He is, man.
He's fucking
missed the penalties, bro. Harry Kane's dope at penalties, bro.
Mate, he ain't all that of penalties. Mate, you have little arms. You have little arms in goal.
I thought Cancelo was the best fullback in the world, benched by Dallo. I just realised that. Hey, I would have picked Dallo for the Portuguese squad. I'm not even going to lie. I would have picked him as well, bro. So it's a good point there, man.
Mate, you wouldn't have little arms in your goals.
I have to let you know, Jay. I have to let you know because I've got some other stuff to do for YouTube tomorrow as well. But they're not lives. They're pre-order videos.
Let me know what time, and I'll let you know.
Yeah. This De Jong geezer does not age, bro.
I didn't know you could do that.
He looks exactly the same as he did in 2010.
Who's that, man?
Nigel De Jong.
Man, I tell you what, Nigel De Jong was fucking what a player.
Amazing, man. He even fly kicked Jabi Alonso in the chest and got away with it, bro.
I know, mate, but he's still...
Yeah.
He looks in good nick.
What's that, Baz?
I say he still looks in good nick.
Yeah, man. It's because he I think he does what was it that he does? He does some kind of like mixed martial. Yeah, he does something like that. I was about to say he does some kind of mixed martial arts. And that's why he caught Jabi Alonso with the flying dragon kick, bro, and got away with it.
I mean, I actually think he does a bit of MMA.
Yeah.
So he's a tough fucking guy. I wouldn't want to fight the bastard.
No, absolutely.
He'd fucking flag kick you in the jaw. Republic of Ireland are going to win the World Cup.
What? Jesus. What was that?
John Conway says Republic of Ireland are going to win the World Cup.
They'll win it before Northern Ireland does.
Here, I tell you what, this is the one thing I actually agree on. Because I think Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland should actually merge as one football team. They have in rugby, why not do it in football?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can somebody answer me this question about the World Cup? I don't know if any of you don't know. How come, I thought it feels like there's no halftime show because all you can see is like the lights going off.
There's not.
But I just seen in the background someone's there singing. How come they're not showing it for England? Bro?
Is there?
I just seen somebody in a suit singing, bro.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
And obviously they didn't show the opening ceremony either.
I thought they were going to do something like the NFL halftime show.
I think they're doing it behind these lots' head, bro. That's why the lights keep going off.
Yeah, but why didn't that fucking show it?
I know.
I'd rather watch that there and watch fucking 2 decades fucking talk about the game.
At least let you like press a button or something and you can pick which one you want to watch, man. Flip it out.
Is there no interactive red button thing?
Nothing.
No.
Nah, nothing at all.
Have you seen the petition that's going about?
For what?
To get Ali McCoy on Sky Sports as a presenter, a commentator.
A petition, that's crazy.
So there is, apparently there's big petitions, get over 200,000 signatures on it.
The thing is, if somebody petitioned for me to get onto a thing and then I got on there, I'd feel disrespected. Anyway, I'm like,
Ali McCoy deserves to be a commentator on Sky Sports, but
Mm.
He's probably the best commentator there is out there.
Tell him to go BT instead, man.
He's already on BT. He's on BT.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
one of
he
the
is.
main
He does
commentators.
Amazon as well.
He's also on Talk Sport as well.
Yeah, he's on Talk Sport.
Amazon, Talk Sport, and BT.
Hey, man, he's with Woodsy on Talk Sport, man.
Oh, wait, Woodsy? Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get me started.
How about that? That's the petition everyone needs to get. Get Woodsy on everything.
My missus is watching this show. Let's not fucking go there, mate.
Nah, you don't have to say anything, bro. What, you know what I mean? What's understood don't need to be said, bro.
I know, but mate, I can't help myself and say something. I'll end up getting in fucking trouble.
Why is Uncle Ian in loungewear, bro? Ian,
leave Uncle Ian alone. He's a Liverpool fan. He can wear what he wants.
He's an absolute legend, bro. You see in that loungewear, bro.
Do you know it's actually?
Is it just me that actually genuinely believes he's a secret Liverpool fan?
Nah, he's a secret Liverpool fan, bro.
To be fair, a couple of the legends are. Even Thierry Henry, I think he is.
Thierry Henry says the one club he wishes he played for was Liverpool.
See, look, Ash is saying, man, they're doing stuff and not showing us, bro. To be fair, I ain't trying to see Chesney Hawks, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
okay, if it was Dua Lipa, then I won't see that shit.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying, bro. Why didn't she get invited, bro? I'm saying one kick is all it takes, bro. Woodsy's top tier. Tell Jamie to stay quiet. Oh yeah, let's not get into this again, bro.
Exactly, we're having fucking Jamie Redknapp and fucking Sky Sports by now. Fucking Woodsy on it.
What's wrong with Jamie Redknapp?
Mate, he talks fucking shit half the time.
Nah, Jamie Redknapp's all right, man.
No, he's all right, but he fucking talks fucking garbage half the time.
Nah, Jamie Redknapp went up in my estimation.
Yeah, but so does Michael Owen.
Mate, Michael Owen is the worst of the fucking lot.
Yeah, I don't want to see him anywhere, but Jamie Redknapp went up in my estimation. When he said to Gary Neville, no, look at me when I'm talking to you. He went up in my estimation, bro.
Yeah.
Michael Owen and McManaman. See McManaman doing commentary, he's boring as fuck. I love Mac as a player, but as a commentator, he's fucking shit.
McManaman, you know, he reminds me of, Diaz reminds me of him.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz. Yeah. They're good on the ball, but, you know, their finishing needs a little bit more. Yeah. But some epic goals that McManaman scores.
Yeah. Epic goals, man.
I tell you what, Luis Diaz is going to be some player for us. He really is.
You know what? I'm a little bit wary about him from when he started making noise a couple of weeks ago.
About the Real Madrid stuff?
Yeah, well, no, about playing for...
I wouldn't read too much into that, boss.
I would. You can't make noise like that.
I mean, I get what
let me know. I don't even know what's been said. What's been said?
He said he wishes he hopes to play for Real Madrid one day.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He said he wants to play for one of the Spanish giants.
One of the Spanish clubs.
Which player are we talking about?
Who's he going to go? He's going to Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah. This is the thing that I was talking to Tony Claude. Big up Tony Claude as well. I was saying I do love my South American players. However, I'm always wary when they come because they look at Liverpool as a stepping stone, and this is what I don't like.
Know, but he's just joined us. Come on.
That don't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 5 years. Yeah, but John, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, he's under contract or whatever. Yeah. However, you don't make noise like that at this moment of time. You know what I mean?
No, you don't. But we're getting once we get that money coming in, don't you worry. He's going to sign a fucking new deal.
Let's not even go there right now with all that.
You know how I feel about this new money coming in. I'm getting excited about this fucking new money. You're not going to kill my buzz.
Well, like I said,
when you said to me about don't get ahead of myself with the it's coming home, bro.
That's different. Yep. That's different.
You're getting way more ahead of yourself than I am, bro. Because I don't even.
That's different.
At the moment, FSG
is different. These owners, these guys have put the money down. The money is down already on FSG's table.
So why have we not agreed a fee with Dortmund already? Why have we not agreed a fee? Huh?
Just sign the bleeding contract and we're sold.
No, you know something? They haven't negotiated. I haven't seen anything about being agreed for Bellingham to come in the summer.
No one cares about fucking Bellingham right now.
I think you finally do.
I care
more
about getting fucking sold to Saudi owners.
You know what? Be careful because there's been a lot of stuff talking about this during the last couple of days about what's been going on, and you know what? I'm getting a little bit worried about where this club can actually be.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Have I missed something?
Yeah. Honestly, with selling the club, I don't know yet, so I'm kind of like not even with Bellingham. I told you earlier, man. I have like a bit of knowledge on that.
I don't even know if Bellingham.
I'm honestly comfortable about Bellingham to Liverpool.
Let's be honest. Is Bellingham actually worth the money?
Yeah, he is.
Are you asking? 1 minute. I swear, you know, something's happened, man. I don't know what Ashley's done to you. Big up, Miss Moores, by the way. But weren't you the one that wanted Bellingham?
Yeah, I want Bellingham, but we can go out there and buy 3 or 4 world-class players for the exact same amount of money.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know something? That's what Liverpool's been. They've always got, you know, when we've got players that are interested in us, yeah, we'll end up going to buy Bakari Amamutu instead of like a Mbappe or Sadio Mane or something like that. So that kind of stuff there, yeah, kind of worries me. You know what I mean? We need to be looking at decent players, not prima donnas, yeah, but the Liverpool way, buying on a cheap, yeah. That kind of stuff.
Paying 150 million for one player is a very big risk. Because what if that one player gets injured on day one?
Absolutely, but on his day, is he not worth that?
It's that day one, he's out for the season.
Baz, I'm going to say one thing here.
Yeah.
We have to get out of this mentality, bro. I've heard Liverpool fans complain for ages watching Man U, Man City, flipping Arsenal, buy big players for big money. I wish we could do that. And then when we get a chance to get one who looks like, one is young, 2 is ahead of his time in the way he plays football. He actually wants to play football for the right reasons. He fits the narrative of Liverpool Football Club and the ethos. He wants to come back to England anyway. His dad's a Liverpool fan. Bro, we were looking at getting his brother in as well. Everyone's got a problem, bro.
I would make the deal, but I'd be very worried that.
But you are contradicting yourself. You can't have this excitement about money and then say it's a risk. It ain't a risk.
If you spend 150 million on one player and he gets injured on the first fucking day and he's out for the season,
but it's not. Yeah, but that's black tonguing it, man. You can't say that, bro.
Exactly.
And big fuck. That's what I'm saying. But it's a big risk.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, but so is buying any player.
Exactly.
Not 150 fucking million, but does.
From what you just said about all this money and the owners, and it's definitely coming in. And how is it a risk if they're rich? It's not a risk.
You know, these players actually, so you know, yeah, a little bit insight to what goes on outside of football, yeah. You know, these players are insured, so if they do have like a serious injury and stuff like that, John, they get their money back, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but that's not going to help us on the fucking pitch, stars, is it?
No, but if we're getting bought by people, you know, rich people, I'm sure they'll spend another 150, probably 200 million on another player.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but I don't want to turn into that kind of club.
No one wants us to turn into that kind of club. I hear that. And trust me, you know what I've been on stream, yeah? I'm not optimistic. Until I see it in black and white, yeah? No one's telling me anything differently about Bellingham owners or anything like that. I do understand it because I was one of them that said, you know what? If we don't buy Jude Bellingham, it's no big deal. We can get an Enzo Fernandez, we can get a Salcido and whatever. You know, that will improve for the price of probably someone like
Salah's in the contract. He's leaving Crystal Palace for free.
Yeah, but but you know something, we have to wait and see what happens, isn't it? Right now, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, no one knows what's going on.
I don't want to turn into a Man City where you spend 150 million on one player, he gets injured, right? Fuck him. Straight
away, John, straight away you're talking about injuries. What's his injury record's been like?
It's great. It's fine.
So there's no issues.
This is Liverpool we're talking about, but look at Naby's injury record before he joined Liverpool.
Yeah, but look at Wijnaldum's injury record. He had 3 games off. So it goes both ways, bro.
And it does, but it's Liverpool. I just worry about injuries. That's just the way that's just the way our team is.
Because the thing is, when does it stop for you then? Because you're saying this about Bellingham, but okay, what happens if Nunez gets injured? He costs loads of money.
But not 150 million, but Savage.
Yeah, but we ain't even brought him yet.
This is it. We need to. You know what I mean? It can happen to any player. Injuries, no injuries, whatever. But we're linked with him. He's a star player. You know what I mean? He'll be epic. When you look at people like, we need to replace people like Henderson's at some point. We need a good young.
I would love Jude Bellingham. I would love Jude Bellingham. He's an outstanding youngster. And I especially do not want to lose out to Man City. Because if Man City, we're fucked.
No, I would never say we're fucked, bruv, because to be honest with you, we'll always, Liverpool are Liverpool. Even if we don't get bought by owners, we've gone through, we've gone this far. Yes, obviously you can question what's going on this summer and probably, maybe last year.
If we don't get sold to these kind of owners with less kind of money, we're going to get left behind. It's going to be like when the Premier League first started. We're going to get left behind.
Yeah, but you know what, John? To be fair, over the last few years, I know what you're saying, and I do agree with it to some point, But remember this, we haven't been left behind when we've not spent as much as Man City over the last few years. Yeah, we've still been challenging them.
More and more money coming into the league now.
I hear that. But you know something, we'll wait and see in it. There's no point stressing over it right now because at the moment there's nothing to be spoken about. We're flirting with Jude Bellingham, everyone knows. But then sometimes you got to look at it like the Mbappe thing. We were flirting with him constantly, and before you know it, bam.
We all thought he was saying. Apparently he was on a fucking private jet to Liverpool. We all thought that he was done.
No, he came to speak.
He came never believed was coming to Liverpool. I know
he came to Liverpool on a private jet. We thought that
he came to talk. He came to talk, but never to talk about no contracts or anything like that. But it was never going to happen. When you look at Real Madrid,
it's over. It's over. He scored again. What a goal, man! They should never have let him get round the near post. This kid's going to go and score a hat trick, bro.
I mean, can we sign this kid?
Brilliant.
Well done, Portugal, man.
I want to sign this bastard.
Nah, man, you don't want him, bro. This is the issue, man. We don't want.
I think we've got Nunez for that, bro. I think we've got too many strikers.
I know, but Nunez needs to start fucking scoring goals for me. I'm starting to worry about Nunez.
Bro, you need to get started. We need to talk about at some point. We need to talk about Jurgen Klopp and why he's playing him on the left. But anyway, that's for a different show. We'll move on that one quickly. But Nunez,
75 million. He needs to start showing that his worth.
Yeah, but is he not?
Yeah, he's.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I have to stick up for Nunez on this. I agree, man.
His last game, you know what I mean? He's been playing well.
Yeah.
No, he's been playing well, but has he give the goal shit? Has he give the mentality back?
You know what? I think
I've just been proven wrong. Sorry, I've literally just been proven wrong. I apologize. He's got 17 games, so I've just been proven wrong.
And them 17 games,
I did not think he had that many goals.
Yeah, he's what? He's just behind Bobby Firmino.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Bad, bro. That's
exactly,
what the problem
is. Bobby Firmino's outscoring Nunez.
Nah, but there's context.
Remember, he fits in. He fits into the system already. He's been there how long? Remember, he speaks the same language. When you look at Nunez can barely understand anything. You know what I mean? Imagine when he starts firing, he's going to be a gunman. He's going to be a gunman. And remember, he's only 22 years old. He's a spring chicken. He's got a lot to learn.
We all hope and pray he's going to be a gunman. We all hope and pray he is.
Nah, there's a lack of context to what you're saying, John, man. Like, there's a lack of context to it, bro. Because first of all, some of Bobby's goals came in that Bournemouth game when Nunez was flipping out. Yeah, he missed 3 games because of the thingy.
Whose fault was that?
He came back, played against Everton, drew 0-0. Then Klopp started him off the bench 2 games and he played 30 minutes. It sounds worse than it is, bro.
I know, but whose fault was it? It was his own fault for getting a stupid red card.
But it's over that.
But since then, what's he done wrong?
Exactly, shit happens, and when it comes to like the red card, and that's gone now.
I love a player with a bit of passion, but the anger. But sometimes he shows too much fucking anger.
Yeah, but remember, he's just only started his Liverpool career. You know what? Look, he will pipe down a bit. You know what I mean? He knows.
He's done the same thing, but in the World Cup, he's shown that too much aggression.
I don't think he's. Yeah, but you don't want to take certain things out of him. You know what I mean? That's what makes the player.
Just control that anger a wee bit. Just don't do those worries and start fucking beating people.
He ain't even been on the clock long enough yet, bro.
This is it. He don't even understand what Klopp's telling him to run forward. He's running backwards. You know what I mean? At the moment, you know what I mean? We just spoke about Robbo being a shithouse, bro. The difference is he's so experienced now. Robbo can do it in a certain way and get away with it. You know what I mean?
True. You're right. He's all right. I just worry about his mentality. Is he too over aggressive?
Nah, man.
I think we'll get to see. We'll see. You know, this point from Ash. This is a good point as well. Obviously, like, you know, there are players that are not, you know, that could potentially be going. But do you know something? Obviously, there's certain things that's not been done right at the club, and you know, sometimes you've got to look at certain points. But Liverpool, they will bring players in.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. No, they're not ready.
Sorry, guys, for setting my camera off, but I'm fucking. My hair's mess. I haven't got a Liverpool shirt on today, so if we fucking get I feel naked with a Liverpool shirt on.
Yeah, I'm resisting the temptation. I have a certain superstition. Anytime I wear my Liverpool kit, it always has to be just before the game.
I've just checked. Hold on. No, I am wearing a Liverpool shirt. I am.
You got it on, man.
Just fucking me. I just seen the couple there. I fucking am wearing one.
But yeah, man, John, you got to being so worried about all these players, bro.
Mate, you can't help it. I'm a Liverpool fan, for fuck's sake. Liverpool get it.
No, yeah, but you're putting yourself in this massive contradiction, bro. Like,
Liverpool do shit like this to me.
Because like, oh my god, they're cooking. They're cooking.
They are cooking, bros. They are cooking.
Woo!
Holy shit, what a goal.
Man like Guerrero and that.
Bro.
I love this player, you know.
Ball says we're going to run away with.
Yeah. They just look really poor in defense. Do you know what I mean? They look schoolboy errors, man.
And I think someone just went up. I think they're bringing on Ronaldo now as well. Nah, because I seen someone come up to him when he was celebrating. Just the geezer said to him, "The one with the Portugal tag around his neck."
Ronaldo. See if people say Ronaldo's unhappy. Ronaldo's smiling and laughing and joking.
Nah, but it's the media, innit, man? They do it all the time, bro. I've seen them do it with Liverpool players. Like, oh, did you see how unhappy Salah was when he came off the pitch? I'm like, bro.
They don't know what Trent did again in the England game. Trent sitting on the bench with his arms fucking folded and going, maybe he's just fucking trying to relax. He's watching a game of football.
It's true, but with Trent, I think with Trent, there's a little bit more to that than maybe some things. You know what I mean? Like, obviously with Trent.
But I think the media get on his fucking back way too much sometimes.
Trent's TalkSport interview said it all to me, bro. Because all of a sudden it was like people keep talking. I'm like, that means what I said to you guys over there. Like he sees all this stuff, man. I keep telling man, like people have to be careful, man. Everyone's got a platform now. It's all exciting having your own YouTube channel and all that, but people can't just be ruthless with it. There's jokes, and then there's like even in anger of losing a match and that, you got to be careful. You can't be calling man's pricks and all this because your team's losing, bro. Because they will see it, bro. One good thumbnail is all it takes, bro.
Yeah,
and the algorithm, and he sees it. And if all he has to do is be subscribed to like Redman TV or something, he sees all of our videos. And the chances are, because they're always interviewing him, he probably is, bro. You know what I mean? So you see on the documentaries when you watch like the All or Nothing Arsenal or All or Nothing Tottenham, in the background is just Sky Sports all the time, bro.
Yeah.
So people have to be careful. That's why,
like,
guys,
3 seconds and they do a wrap.
I've been in watch-alongs and that where I've just left. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to. Here we go, goal. And Kanji. There's been times when I've like left people's like watch-alongs from the chat, not to be disrespectful to the person, but it starts winding me up because I'm like, stop calling the footballers pricks and all that, bro. Like, Virgil made a mistake. It gets too much, man. And I'm like, let's be honest, bro. If Liverpool, the PR team, we've seen your YouTube channel. We'd love for you to interview this player. You're gonna be sucking them off, bro. So stop talking shit, man. They make mistakes. You can say, you know what I mean, he should have done this, should have done that. But for the younger players, because Trent is still one of the younger ones. People probably don't realize that because he's been around for a bit now.
He's still a baby. You think about it.
You don't notice until you see him when he's chilling with Harvey and Carvalho. Then you're like, I watched him the other day on the YouTube channel thing, and I was like, why is he with Harvey and Carvalho? And I'm like, oh yeah, they're only about 3 years apart.
Is Matt still phones? Is Matt actually phones Jordan Henderson up to make sure he's behaving and training?
He still lives with his mum and dad.
That's how much of a kid he is. Is Matt phones the captain to make sure he's behaving and training?
I don't know if you two saw the Jesse Lingard documentary.
Oh yeah.
I've watched half of it. I haven't watched the full thing yet.
That is the perfect example of what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that. Yeah,
because even on that, you can see them.
So
the people who edit the documentary, you can see them bringing up people's tweets and that on the screen of what people have said about him, and I'm like,
that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. People, I'm guilty of it myself. But we all do need to watch what we're saying on tweets because it is going to get back to the players.
There's just ways to word stuff in it, in banter
Yeah.
and things like that, instead of like.
You know what it is when we sometimes look at it. We say kids can hurt other kids. They don't realize how powerful their words are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, to another child. But as an adult, we know this. It's the same thing with these footballers, and we got to bear in mind a lot of these footballers. Like I'm 44, so my elder son is 22.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when you look at it, it's like some of these footballers are young enough to be our own kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not young. They're not younger than my kid. Man, I'm not that old yet.
Some of us.
That's what you're saying. They can't just go
I'm
to
not
the tournament.
your age, man. I'm just a wee bit younger than you.
No man, bro.
Yeah, it's
Fuck's sake, I'm only 33. Give me a break.
What's happened with YouTube is people are taking pub talk and chat what you have with your friends onto the internet, and you kind of got a platform,
Sometimes
and you got to be careful. Once you touch down on the internet, you've got a kind of responsibility whether you like it or not. So you got to calm down with that kind of talk.
Sometimes taking pub talk to the internet is okay. It's just the way you say it. Sometimes
it's just the way you say it, yeah, man. It's like I can't if I'm one of them people who, when I do watch-alongs, I'm calling a geezer a prick and all that stuff because I can't help myself, then I'm just not going to do it, because it's not worth it. Because then you're going to be like, oh, I was in the heat of the moment, and I'm like, well, the person who the footballer is doesn't know you, bro.
Yeah,
so they don't know if it's in the heat of the moment or not. You just sound...
this is it. We all say shit in the heat of the fucking moment, and then we all make mistakes when we say shit in the heat of the moment, but it doesn't make you a fucking bad person.
No, not at all.
Yeah, the only one that I will absolutely rip 7 different kinds of doo-doo out of, is Cater. That's it.
Cater.
That is the only one. I'm sorry. There's no sympathy whatsoever.
I've lost all respect for Navigator. Lost all respect for. I have.
Go on.
I'm sorry.
He's
taking our club for fucking mugs.
Do you know what? They might score in this one. They might score this one because you know what? They've looked a bit flappy, Portugal, with the last 2 corners.
Yeah, I want Switzerland to score, man, just so we can get
Here's Arden.
Ronaldo looks bored out his face now, man. He's like, yo, I thought it was coming on, bro.
There's no reason to play him now. They're doing all right without him.
Yeah. And I bet you he's thinking.
Be back in 2 minutes.
Ronaldo's probably thinking that's the actual reason why I should be on, because we're winning 4-1. Let me come on and score my goals. But yeah, man, it's
But this is the thing: when you look at someone like Ronaldo not playing in this team right now, they're playing. They're winning currently winning 4-1.
Yeah,
the team are playing with. They're able to express themselves because he's a leader. Do you know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of talks and stuff like that. They're just playing football, and sometimes when you play your football, you know a lot of these footballers, they say, make sure the most important thing is to relax and enjoy your football. If you don't enjoy your football, you ain't doing nothing, and they're enjoying their football.
Be interested to. I'd love to interview Ronaldo. You know, not in the Piers Morgan suck you off way, the proper way.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even be a dickhead to him. I just would want to speak because it must be, and it's not just him. It happens to all people in life. I've never even mind sport. You can have the most self-awareness, but when it comes to what you're good at, and it kind of diminishes a little bit, but you're going to be the last to find out, bro. And if your ego's big, really big, while you've got that, you'll start looking at people like, of all people, you telling me that I'm shit doesn't make sense. That's why you can't deal with people like Gary Neville and Carragher saying stuff to him, because in his head it's like, you're telling me that I'm done. You, Gary Neville. Whereas if somebody who was like, I don't even know, like the R9, Zlatan, someone like that said to him, he's going to, to the public, he's going to be like, this geezer don't know what he's talking about. But he might go home and go, you know what? I'm going to find a new club. I'm going to take a dock in wages. I'm still going to be paid more than everyone. But, you know, I'll probably go 250 grand a week. And then if my manager says I need to sit on the bench, I'll come off and be that guy. Because Zlatan had to do that. And he had the biggest ego in the game, bro. And he's still playing.
Yeah, 41.
Absolutely. He's at AC. I was watching his, because he does that vlog thing on, AC, I think it's AC, they do like a behind the scenes vlog thing. I was watching it when they played Juve, and him and Pogba must have pulled up in the car park at the same time, and he weren't playing. Pogba's obviously not playing because he's injured and that. He just looks happy, bro. Because when you know, of all people as well, when you know how great you've been, it's unquestionable. And Ronaldo has been, if not the best, the second best at least ever. So I understand why it's hard to come to terms with. I do obviously I do my wrestling channel and stuff like that. I know it's a different sport, but the same thing happened with the Undertaker, bro. I started watching him and that, and I was like, this is getting hard for me to watch now because I'm like, bro, I can see that like you can't move how you was before. Some of the moves you were doing before, and I don't want it to ruin you. And then then he brought out his documentary, and he said the same thing himself. He was like, yo, I thought I could do all of this, and then I had to just sit down and go, you know what? Maybe I just can't hang with whoever no more. It doesn't make you less of a man, bro. It's just
that
life,
hurts. Yeah, that really hurts because I used to I used to watch wrestling. As soon as Undertaker finished, you know what I mean? That was it.
Yeah.
That was
it's horrible,
man.
Bro.
Honestly.
It's horrible.
No, who, Undertaker? No, as soon as Stone Cold left, that was me.
And the thing is, everyone deals with it. Even if you take it out of footballer, man. Like, I remember that same kind of thing when I thought I was going to be a footballer and I was young, bro, and trying to deal with it. I was like, nah, there's no way I'm not playing football anymore. And the way I got over it is time just went on and I just weren't kicking the ball anymore. And then, then life happens, innit? And you're like, oh, okay, I'm growing up. I got to get a job and all this stuff now. But at the time, I couldn't even, like, I didn't even want to hear the Match of the Day theme song, bro. Because I was looking at players and I was like, nah, no disrespect, but I'm better than you, bro. There's no way. And this is what happens, man. You have to deal with it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I totally know where you're getting from. Where you're going at with that.
How the fuck did you get over Plaza? Because obviously you were literally on the cusp.
Yeah.
Literally on you weren't even on the cusp. You were actually in there. You had 2 feet in the door.
I had two sub benches at the Tottenham Cup matches.
See what I mean? So you literally broke your way into that fucking first team.
Yeah, well, remember it was different then. You know, you had the A team, you had the B team. You know, you didn't have the academy then.
More or less, you broke your way. You broke. You broke them doors down.
Yeah, listen, it was difficult. Anytime. Back then, obviously, you know, it was either school or football. That's it. You know what I mean? There was nothing, you know.
Oh, God.
When I stopped.
There we go. There's the hat trick. I told you, man.
Sorry,
big up to this guy, man. Honestly.
Yeah, this guy
is his first start, bro.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I mean, he's taken his goals brilliantly, but you got to look at the defending. The defending's been poor throughout this game.
Yeah,
but let's not twist it. You know what I mean? That was a lovely dink. But when I stopped playing, John, it was literally pretty much like what Savage was saying. It's depressing. It's very, very depressing. You know, I couldn't watch it.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What?
Yo,
that scared the fucking shit out of me.
It shouldn't do. You're an Austin's.
I know, but I don't like fucking Vince McMahon. He's a fucking fanny.
Nah, man, I love Vince McMahon, bro. Have some respect.
No, man. I mean, the only time I liked him was awesome.
He's the boss, man. Carry on, Baz.
Yeah, no, literally, you know, I couldn't see anything football. I couldn't even watch Liverpool. I couldn't even see any footballs, anything. You know what I mean? All my kits, all my little trophies and stuff like that, they had to be packed away. Then I just had to get a job quick just to distract my mind.
You sound like you went through exactly what I went through. Obviously, you sounded like you was way closer to me. I was literally like, oh no, man. You know, you see how Bellingham broke through into the Blues team at 16 because they were struggling for players and that. I was pretty much at that. If they were struggling for players at that time when I was playing, I would have been the next person up. And it had too many different problems. I first had these medical issues, and then the roads on it, the streets were the streets were a problem for me, man. And then it messed up, man. Then I had these legal issues, and it was game over, bro. It's hard. It's shit, bro. And then you just see people that, like I said, either you're better than, or I saw people who were in the same team as me, in the academy, or when I played against like other teams in the league, and I see them players come into the Prem. I'm like, nah, man, this is crazy.
I look at Rio Ferdinand. Rio Ferdinand was in my year.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
And I played not alongside him. I played against him. But
crazy, bro.
It happens. I look at Darren Anderton. I look at Nick Barmby, Stephen Howes. These players, you know, Jerry Francis was my bloody manager. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Neil Ruddock was there.
The Razor.
Yeah.
Do you not still keep contact with some of these people, Baz? No.
No. I don't keep. I was only young. I was only young.
You say you were around about the same age gap as like a real foreigner. Do you not keep contact with people like this, or is like as soon as you go, everyone kind of cuts you off?
No, listen. At the end of the day, these players, everyone, when they're young, you know, it's different these days with the youngsters. Yeah, the youngsters, they all know each other. Back then, it wasn't like that. You didn't. The mobile phones, the social medias, you couldn't keep. You know, they were just exhaling constantly. Yeah, they don't look at the down. They just went up, and big up to them. You know what I mean? Because they just got on and look at Rio Ferdinand, what he's achieved. Do you know what I mean?
That is right, man. He's right, man. Because with me, I didn't even want to keep in contact with half of them, bro.
It would break my heart, bro.
I didn't want to be. I didn't want to become a hater in it. I didn't want to hate on people.
Yeah.
But listen, if you're not as good as me, then you're not as good as me. I can't help it. So it's what it is, man. And I'd rather just like instead of like raining on someone else's parade and saying stuff about them, I just let them play, do their thing and that. Yeah, man. Big up,
man. What was you guys getting on to John about, bro? It was like a 2v1 in the chat a minute ago, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
John about Liverpool stuff.
John was saying something. What was he? He was saying Jude Bellingham was rubbish. No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Don't put that one on me.
No, he didn't say that. He was just He was. What were you saying? I can't even remember now.
I can't even remember what I said now.
No, all right, yeah. You was talking about like, you know, 150 million pounds on someone that could get injured, and you know what I mean, with wasted money. Around those kind of lines there, and we could save the money and buy like 3 different players. Basically,
I've said that many controversial things during this show. I don't know which one we're talking about.
Yeah, that was a 2v1.
Yeah. And the thing is, by John standards, what if them 3 people with that money were Naby, Ox, and Curtis Jones? Would you still be saying that?
It could be fucking true. And you all know Curtis Jones.
I'm ready to buy a world-class player now. Like,
sorry.
I said his name. I apologize. I'm telling you, bro. We brought Thiago, bro. That's the only world-class player we brought.
Yeah, but even John him, when you look at him, we bought him at 29.
Yeah, you see.
John wants the big owners, bro. So you shouldn't even worry about things like that, John.
That's what I said. That's where the argument came from.
I'm not worried.
The contradiction.
I don't want to turn into a Man City
where you get injured, bro. We're going to buy another man.
Every fucking player.
We've got Curtis Jones that could slot right in there, bro.
Yeah, Curtis Jones is there as well, bro.
Listen, this is the equivalent to what John was saying, isn't it? This is what I'm trying to get across. Imagine
here we go.
And your mom and dad win the lottery.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yo, I brought you these new school shoes. Don't kick out the school shoes and that because I'm worried about you making it through the rest of the year. And you're like, you just won the lottery. I don't like if I do kick up in these brand new Pradas, you can buy me some more tomorrow, bro. What are you talking about? I'm worried about it, man, because we spent £200 on them. Like, so
yeah.
Well, you're telling me she's won Euros, 130 million euros.
It sounds fucking stupid. It sounds stupid.
I'm glad you said
I don't want to turn into Man City where we're spending 150 million on every single player.
It won't be every single. It's just one.
No, I get what John's saying on a level. I get what John's saying, but we can't look at it like that. At the end of the day, right? If we're going to spend the money, it's not what he asked for. You know what I mean? It's what the team has set. 150 million. Unfortunately, that's how the players are these days. You pay it, you get the player. It's as simple as that, isn't it? So I do understand what you're saying.
Can I take Curtis Jones in part exchange?
Leave Curtis Jones alone, man.
I know. Was Curtis Jones involved in this conversation, John? Bro?
Also, you know this Bellingham price.
We can do part exchange. Not being Curtis.
You heard it here now, bro. This Bellingham price in like 3 years on that, bro. This is going to be like average price footballers.
Do you guys remember when everyone said we overpaid for Virgil?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
This is exactly where
In
it's
fact,
going to be if we get
because it
Bellingham.
was like the anniversary of it the other day, somebody put a tweet up with somebody, and it had the comment underneath it, and it said you overpaid for this idiot.
Mate,
Good luck when he starts playing for Stoke in the next 2
exact
seasons.
same thing. They said the exact same thing about fucking Ali. Apparently, we were paid for fucking Ali, and look what he's went on and done.
Say what I'm saying. So you're answering your own question, bro. This is inflation, bro. It's not real money, bro. Like,
I know, but
remember when Andy Carroll cost 35 million?
I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care, but because it's not my money, so I shouldn't give a fuck.
Exactly. It's
But
billionaires' money, bro. Let them play, bro.
Billionaire money, bro.
I know, but at the same point, I don't want the squad getting fucking damaged.
John, do you remember you said you want to be like Man City. You want to be competing with Man City.
Yes.
This is exactly what Man City do.
I know, but I don't want the Spain Man City kind of money.
Okay, John, are you the
then we need to keep the same owners then.
John, are you the type of fan then? Are you the type of fan that's happy for us to win one trophy every 3 years?
I'm a fuck. I want 4 titles every single season.
Then we're gonna have to go and spend money, then, bro. That's how it takes.
You have to. The facts of the matter, you have to buy
all
stuff.
The belts. I want all the belts.
Then you need 150 million for a backup defender.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want one fucking Premier League title. I want fucking 6 Premier League titles.
Bro, you're not the fan who ain't gonna cut it, bro.
Ronaldo's got some different strength, you know. He done one back heel and the crowd went crazy, bro.
Savage, I told you that these men will turn up, bro.
They're bullying him still.
Ronaldo's going to score from here, by the way.
Have you got Ronaldo on a free kick laughing, bro?
Yeah, Ronaldo's scoring this.
Oi.
Ronaldo's scoring this one, you know.
I don't want to make a comment about Jorginho and that his misses, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Come
on, Ronaldo. Put it away, man. Put the haters to bed, bro.
And keep my mouth.
Come on, Christine.
Christine, you know. This is for
Christine.
This is for all the haters Man United fans.
Oh, you're scoring. Because this keeper's been shaky.
No, he hit the wall, but that was flying. That went over the wall, bro. Keeper's in trouble.
It's true.
Yeah, Christine, you mug me off, man. You take them free.
I tell you what, Ronaldo playing with a smile on his face is a fucking very dangerous Ronaldo.
Yeah, man, his teams are advancing and you don't have to do anything, bro. He's laughing.
Isn't it? 15 minutes, just coming in for the next 15 minutes, just making it easy, you know, playing, keeping it easy.
He's just racking up his minutes against fucking medal.
Oh, he ain't getting we ain't going that far. He ain't winning no medal.
Yeah. England's winning the World Cup. Told you this already, John. Let's not go there.
They're going out. They're going out on Saturday.
And I'm hoping to get a thing in the semi-finals as well.
Yes, exactly, boss. Exactly. Mbappe.
No. It's going to be England. It's going to be England-Portugal semi-final. We'll get them back for all the times they've knocked us out of every tournament.
Semi-final, bro.
Because I've had enough of Portugal.
You have no idea. You have no idea how much. If you get Portugal in the semi-final, you have no idea how much I want to beat Portugal.
Yeah. We owed them 2, bro. They smoked us in 2006 and 2004, bro. I'm not having it.
Yeah, the Winker, yeah.
Bro.
Just to do my fucking head.
I remember that one in extra time and that when Rui Costa scored, bro. Round me up, bro.
I can't remember what year it was, but they fucking cheated England during one semi-finals. I forget what year it was, but they fucking cheated their way to the final.
They didn't cheat, bro.
They did fucking cheat. They're going by counts.
They didn't cheat. I'll tell you what happened in one of the games, though. The referee disallowed Sol Campbell's header, and
there was one. Is that the game where Lampard scored the goal?
That was against Germany.
That was Germany. That was the one I'm thinking about. The fucking German bastards.
Yeah, that was no Hawkeye, no VAR, man.
Yeah. They make Mercedes, man.
But,
exactly.
Yeah, the Sol Campbell one was in extra time. He scored a header, and they said that he jumped on the Portuguese defender. And on the replay, he jumped on Shearer's back.
How much money does the fucking Germans cost you to fix your car?
Well, they're charging me a lot. They're charging a lot for Jude Bellingham. So that's all I care about, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So that says it all. Fucking German cunts. My German Alex, fucking German clap.
It's mad, yeah, because everyone's talking about this price for Jude, yeah, but are you thinking about the prices on all these other players now, then? Because Grealish has already set this standard, bro. Everyone's mugging off Bellingham about it's not worth it. Man City paid 100 mil for Grealish. It's
100 million for Grealish. Grealish isn't even worth 50 million.
Nah, stop that, man.
He's
He's worth a bit more than that, surely, John.
He's not. I'm sorry, he's not. He's
stop that, man.
Someone
at Aston Villa, he was a big fish in a small pond. He was a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah,
I've got that. Nice one.
John, what's your problem tonight, bro? You're just getting on to everyone, bro. What's going on?
I mean, I don't know. You guys are just fucking trying to rattle me tonight.
We're talking about certain things, like obviously the Maguire thing. Yeah, obviously.
Don't talk about Maguire.
Hey man, Maguire's gonna score the World Cup winning goal, bro. Nah, bro. Luke Shaw's gonna whip the corner in, and Maguire's gonna score the header, bro, from Tally.
Him and his big slabhead, bro.
In his own fucking net. In his own
net.
Go on,
keep going, keep.
Saturday 6 p.m. Come on.
Saturday 6 p.m. is doomsday.
Right, who's doing the watch long? Who's doing the watch long for this game?
I'm doing it, bro. Your time has come, bro.
Wait, I'm telling you, I'm jumping on the watch. I'm more in the front tab.
Clip it up, bro. The time has come, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I'm more in the front tab.
On Saturday?
What was that?
What time is the game?
7. 6 o'clock.
Where did you just draw the Brazil flag from, bro? What the fuck?
I know, where the fuck do you get the Brazil flag from?
I got. Where's the French one? I got the French one there. I've got to follow France in it because of a family background in it. But you get me. But I like Brazil. But I want France to win. Obviously, I want England to win because obviously.
What the fuck are you arguing about, Lynn?
Huh?
Why are you arguing with me if you want France to win the World Cup?
No, but that's what I was just about to say, bruv. I was just saying. Listen, I was born in the UK. I'm British, man. I'm born in London. You know what I mean? I want England. Win it? No, listen. I want them to win it, yeah. But my heart says France will win it.
Exactly. So why are you arguing with me when I said France are going to win the World Cup?
Huh?
Why are you arguing with me, Liam?
No, I'm just trying to rattle you because you're talking about Harry Maguire, bruvs. Harry Maguire's been exceptional.
Well, why the fuck you can't rattle me all the time? I don't fucking understand this.
Hey, Savage, I'm going to jump into my stream. I'm going to do a stream in it, bro.
What stream you got on?
It's the Liverpool 11, so you got to pick, basically build your Liverpool team.
Is that what you're talking about?
How far going back? What ends? How far going back?
When this is done.
Yeah, man.
How far are you going back?
If you want to jump in,
you've done a World Cup one. Maybe you fucking back me with the World Cup one.
John.
What's that?
John's still
Don't worry, we're going to get the Saudi owners, bro, and we're going to spend loads of money. We're going to become the
Yes, Ainsman. Say it with chest.
If anyone in the chat wants to get together and get John and Harry Maguire England top, then go ahead, man.
Absolutely,
no, you do not fucking even dare fucking say that one. I'll wait for fucking ass with it.
Now. There, kids watching.
I'll set it alight.
It's kind of mad, yeah. I'm just thinking about all this stuff John's saying about Bellingham. Why are you talking about all this money, bro? Didn't Maguire go for 80 million?
Yes.
I don't want to hear anything about Bellingham's money, bro. Maguire went for 80 million. Grealish went for 100 million.
Exactly. Why is getting at me? That's what I'm saying. It's a big fucking risk.
No, it's not, bro. It's not a risk.
Because Sancho went for 90 million. Look what he's done.
He's invalid because,
Yeah, but how about Van Dijk? Van Dijk, 75 million, and he's been perfect. Ali.
I swear, Kepa costs more than Van Dijk.
Sancho came from Dortmund for 19 million, and he's done fucking jack shit.
No, but your risk, what you said to me about, was on him getting injured. It wasn't about him flopping as a player, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Manchester United right now, even with Sancho not playing good at all and for that much money, they're fine. Man City paying that much money for Grealish, they're fine. But all of a sudden, when it's Liverpool, we suck and we're better than all of these teams, bro. Arguably, Man City is the better team in the Premier League, but we're only second behind them.
Are they really?
Man City is not the best team in the Premier League.
Are they?
They're the best team in the Premier League, bro.
I genuinely think I genuinely believe we've got a better first 11 than Man City.
Listen.
Come on, bro.
I genuinely do believe we've got a better
James Milner, yeah? Fabinho.
I said first 11. If all players are fit,
Fabinho.
I believe we've got
Fabinho, yeah?
Go on, Ronaldo. CR. There he is. There he is. Christie.
Who the hell said Suler?
Oh, he's offside.
Who said Sue?
No, I said Sue.
No, don't say that bullshit.
And it's not a goal.
That's how he celebrates, then, isn't it?
I know, but you don't say that.
Oh, he's well offside, bro.
Only Man U fans say that bullshit.
No, everyone takes the mick out of him, innit?
I know, but I don't know. Only Man U fans say that bullshit.
This is a thing, yeah. A question. I don't have to do videos on all this stuff.
I
keep coming up with random things in my head. I honestly believe this, bro. Oh, fucking aeroplane. Piss off, man. Every time I try and talk, bro. But my point with Man City is they seem to be the pinnacle of Premier League teams at the moment. Whether you think they've got the better team or not. Clearly, look how many titles they've won. They might win this one as well.
Yes.
And we're obviously not that far behind them. And I'm thinking to myself, when everyone keeps talking about these players and stuff, I don't know how better Man City can get, even with better players, bro. I honestly mean that, bro.
I'm telling you now, we're only 2 signings away from fucking beating Man City.
But but this is my point, bro. Like, I don't know how better.
I don't think so, man.
They've got Haaland.
You don't think so? No.
They got Haaland. He's scoring goals. But to me, they're no different to the Man City.
He's not going to bang. He's not going to bang goals like this for forever. He's not.
You know, with Haaland,
is not going to bang goals the way he is.
Do you know what Haaland is?
Ivan Drago is what he is.
Right, exactly. Machines very rarely break down. You just need a spanner and they're working fine.
Yep.
You just replace a part.
I don't believe he's going to bang in the goals the way he is at the minute forever.
Is that just off emotion though, John? Because there's nothing to say that the man's going to slow down, bro. Like, you know that since Dortmund he got
there isn't. I'm just taking a reasonable guess that no one's ever done what he's doing, and I don't believe you can keep this up.
But the problem you got is he doesn't need to.
He's consistent. That's the thing. He'll have his 1 or 2 games that he won't.
Yeah.
I just don't believe you can keep that kind of form up consistently.
Yeah, but he's proven it. He's proven it since he's.
Look at the top players we have had in this league. You're talking about a Luis Suarez. You're talking about a Thierry Henry. You're talking about a Rui Finistere. You're talking about Dwight York, Andy Cole, Terry Sheringham.
All these players have had to do more than Haaland. All of them had to do more than Haaland to get a goal, bro. He doesn't.
Right. But not even them kind of players who are world-class players, admittedly. They're all world-class players. Not even they can keep it up.
Yeah, but they've had to do more. Like, all these players have had other attributes.
Look at Mo Salah.
Mo Salah is different. Remember, Mo Salah is not a striker.
No, he's a winger.
Yeah, and you argue Mo Salah has kept it up because he's constantly top or second on the list of goals of top goal scorers.
He's saying that like the fucking piss me off, isn't he?
No, I'm
just confused that surely if you've got less to do and your job is just to score goals, then you're more likely to continue doing that than if you have to do what Rooney did or
the only problem that they have with him in particular, he does have times where he gets injured, yes. But you know what? Yeah. He's young. He's still young. You know, he'll probably get out of that and stuff like that. But listen, as far as I'm concerned, if you feed this guy, he scores goals. It's as simple as that. City have got unlimited money to always make sure he's got opportunities to score goals. And if they don't, they've got Alvarez. You know what I mean? They've literally sorted out their problems. The only thing City need, to make them the most epic team, is someone like a Van Dijk at the back, because the only thing that I think is their weakness is their defense. At times. Yeah. That's it. Midfield is strong.
They need another right back.
Right, but our defense is strong. I actually believe our tackle line is probably the best tackle line in the Premier League. It's our midfield that lets us down.
When you look this season so far, because we obviously got to look at every season. We've been poor this season.
If you look at the way you're thinking, right? The way you're thinking is that Nunez hasn't adapted to the league yet.
No, not really. I'm thinking about Van Dijk.
If we're thinking that Nunez is going to adapt the way we believe he can adapt to the league and start banging in the goals.
Yeah.
We have Luis Diaz, we have Nunez, we have Mo Salah, we have Jota, we have Bobby Firmino. Not many teams in the league have a better striking lineup than that.
I hear you, but what we're talking about, we also have a very aging midfield. We have also injury-prone defenders and one that's slowly declining.
It's the midfield that lets us down.
No, it's our defense and our midfield because
because we have Ibu Konate.
Ibu Konate is an epic player, but he's injured. He's an injury-prone player.
He's not injury-prone. He's got one bad injury.
Oh, come on. No way. I'm not letting you have that, Bron, bro.
He's had one bad injury his full career.
It doesn't matter, John. The thing is, whether he's having it for 6 months or whether he's having it for 2 weeks, he's still injured.
He's had one bad injury his whole career.
You know what, John? All right, check, do some checks on him. Yeah, I'm not, just have some checks and see what his injury record is compared to Van Dijk.
I know what his injury record. It doesn't look good.
Van Dijk's only been injured by somebody injured him.
That's my point.
Yeah, he played 92 games in a row before he got
still
injured.
Very young.
And since he's come back, he's played.
Konate's very young. I grant you that, but so was Joey Gomez, and Joey Gomez is still relatively young.
Yes, but Joey Gomez, to me, we're playing Joey Gomez in the wrong fucking way.
Joey Gomez is a centre half, and he's a poor centre half. Unfortunately,
I don't think he's a centre half. I genuinely don't think he's a centre half.
He literally is a centre half, bro.
No, he is a centre half on by record, but I truly believe he's a better right back than what he is a centre.
Yeah, but half. But look at the right backs that are there at the moment. Trent is always going to get a kick, and then you've got Ramsey. So where is he playing?
He's not.
That's my point. Yeah, and then
that's the problem we have with them. We have
right. So this is what I'm saying. So when we're talking about teams, so we're talking about defense. All right, we've got injury-prone defense. We've got Matip. That's always injured.
I'm not saying we don't need to strengthen the defense. We do need to strengthen.
Of course we do. We need strengthening all. That's why I said we need about 5 players. 5 players
need strengthen.
And remember, we lost
somebody.
Ronaldo's desperate for his goal, man.
He's desperate for it. Yeah.
I don't know how you guys feel, but I think we need to find someone to come in and replace Van Dijk.
Good luck with that.
I don't know how you do it.
To replace Van Dijk.
Well, Van Dijk isn't getting any younger.
Yeah, he's slowly declining. We need someone potentially that will come and take his place, but not right now.
No, not right away. But you get what I'm trying to say.
That's why I'm looking at that Croatian defender. I think he could potentially be someone. You know what I mean? But having said that, John, this is what I'm saying. We lost obviously this season. We lost Minamino. We lost obviously.
Oh my God!
That was a big mistake. We should never sold Minamino. I'm sorry. We should never sold him. I actually would have kept Divock as well.
Bro, Jamie told me this guy weren't that good, man.
No, this guy's epic, bruvs.
I know, bro.
Leao
weren't that good.
Leao is epic, bruvs.
No, he's lies, bro.
I said this to man. You know when I'm trying to explain to people, like, I understand if people watch one game or something, but don't be letting that game against Chelsea, the Champions League, fool you, bro. This geezer's an absolute baller,
exactly.
Man.
No,
exactly. He's a baller.
This guy is quality. But do you
guys? The size of him.
Buzz, do you think we should have kept Minamino? Do you think we should have kept even a Divock?
I would have kept Taki.
Of course,
Even Divock. Divock would have been started from off the bench.
But to be fair to Liverpool with the Taki one, you heard what he said, bro.
Yeah. He wanted to leave.
It's the thingy, innit? It's what I said to Baz earlier about it's hard, with self-awareness sometimes. Because you might not see what the coach sees. Sometimes it doesn't mean that one years are wrong. You can both be right.
Yeah,
we've seen it happen before. People always try and make jokes about Chelsea at the moment, going, Chelsea, I don't know how you got rid of De Bruyne and Salah. Well, when they got rid of them, they were winning the league, bro. So they didn't make a mistake. So and for Salah and that, Salah went across, played for Roma, buoyed it up. So he done what he was doing, and you see what De Bruyne is doing now. So he can be the best for both teams. Problem with Minamino is what I said about self-awareness. He went to Monaco and they don't play him.
Yeah.
He probably should have went to Leeds when they wanted him, to be fair.
I just don't think he settled in the Premier League.
It's hard, man. And he's small, bro. And the Premier League's a physical place, bro.
But if you think about it, he came to the Premier League, unless I'm wrong. Probably correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But he came to the Premier League during the COVID season. During the very start of COVID. So he's saying,
but what does that mean though, John?
But what I'm trying to say is he's saying for Liverpool, right? Now, he had no family in Liverpool. Then all of a sudden, the football stopped. He can't leave his house. He's stuck in a hotel room. Nobody to fucking talk to, apart from the staff that are coming to drop his meals off every day. And they're dropping the meals off at his front door and then walking away. So
but hold up. But what did he do when he went to Southampton?
Yeah, scored one banger and that was it, on it.
Yes, right, that's what I'm saying. So his first reality of England was the COVID.
But after that though, John, he went
to Southampton. COVID was still here, so we're still safe.
But the thing is, all right, just because of COVID, when you want to play football, look at Coutinho came for £8.5 million. It was loaned out everywhere and all the rest of it. He became a player, and he was small. Taki's no different. Taki, I know the two have different qualities. He just needs to knuckle down and play.
I just think it was made harder for him because of the COVID season.
Yeah, but he's getting ridiculous wages, like most footballers.
Ronaldo's pissed.
Could you do that? Could you do that yourself? Could you join a football club at the very height of COVID? You get stuck in a hotel room. You don't know your teammates. You don't know your manager. You don't know your coaching staff. You get no one to talk to. Someone's coming to drop their meals off. They're leaving outside your hotel room. They're fucking off. You're left there all day by yourself. You get no family. That's going to be a really hard situation for someone to deal with, especially someone that doesn't talk English.
I hear that, but then you can say the same thing. You can say
worried about your family getting killed by COVID back home.
No, you're right at the same time, but at the same time, you just told me and Baz that you're worried about Nunez already, bro.
I was just going to mention Nunez.
And he's still
Nunez don't have no family, can't even speak English.
I know, but it's a different situation. Nunez living in a hotel. Yes,
Nunez got more pressure at 85 million quid.
But at the same point, Nunez can leave that hotel. Nunez can interact with different players. Nunez can interact with his manager. Even though
but hold up a second. They still had Zoom meetings. I know it's not the same, but he's still interacting.
An hour a day. It was 1
he's still
hour
interacting though, John.
An hour a day isn't enough.
John, listen, footballers, it's not like that, Just obviously they have different people that they have people that work for the club. They have public relations with these players that have just come in.
Very, very
true. That's true, because Martinelli's got that guy at Arsenal, and it where he chills all the time.
This is it.
That is very true. I just think he get handed a very bad deal at Liverpool.
No, he did. Listen. There's no denying that. I get what you're saying, and you're right to a point. But nevertheless, all right. I mean, after COVID, he still had his opportunities. He chose to leave.
Baz, you seen even in the Carling Cup win, in the FA Cup win, he found it very hard to interact and celebrate with the players. Yes, you've seen the players hand him the trophy and egg him on. Go over to your fans and celebrate in front of your fans.
Yeah, but why would he? Yeah, so whose fault is that?
He's comfortable enough to do that.
What, at a winning team? Then he should be at a wrong. Then I'm glad he's gone, because then he doesn't want to be successful.
No, I don't believe it. He don't want to be successful. He just didn't feel.
Listen, if you've just won a trophy, and you've been part of it because you've scored all the goals.
I don't think he felt as if he was part of the team.
But no, I think that's a bit rubbish, because to be fair, he's the one. Everyone said it. Every Liverpool fan last year said he was the reason, because he was a top scorer.
If it wasn't for him, we would not have won the trophies.
Right, and he knows that himself because it's all on social media.
Hello, Ma.
Well, big up, Jamie.
Just by that video, I knew it was Jamie coming in.
No, Baz, I think I actually think both of you are right. I actually understand exactly what John's on about, because every time I used to see him, he just looked uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But one thing what Baz is right about, that has nothing to do how he played on the pitch.
No, I completely get what Baz is coming from. I do.
Yeah.
But I just feel they get dealt the very bad hand at Liverpool.
Yeah, it was 50-50. Look, it was harsh. Obviously, he came in the height of COVID. I accept that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you got aspirations and to play for a big club, this is the biggest club he'll ever play for. He needed to just knuckle down a bit.
He did say he felt as if he didn't get a fair crack at the whip at Liverpool.
Well, he wasn't good enough. That's the thing. Yeah, but he wasn't good enough. To be fair, he wasn't going to take Firmino's position.
There's some games he could have come in and made a difference, and he wasn't. He didn't get played.
I think it's just self-awareness, bro. I don't think, like I said, I don't think anyone's wrong. I think Taki thinks he's better than he is, and the club know his limitations. So for him, it's like, yo, you keep playing me in these cup games against these teams like Luton and all these teams, which is actually what he said himself, that they keep playing him against these teams, and he wants to prove himself against the Premier League teams.
Yeah.
But what Taki hasn't picked up on, which is not his fault, is when he came in, bro, this is not a club to be messed around with. We don't have time for you to have a try on the pitch. We need to get every 3 points we can, because Man City is breathing down our necks, bro. And he just came in at the wrong time.
Right, so why do we waste? Why have we wasted so much time with fucking Naby Keita?
Naby Keita is different, bro.
He's different.
Why is he different?
The price that we paid for him, 7 million compared to what we paid for Naby, is completely different.
Right, but
Minamino's got that thing where it's like
you could argue that Taki has done more for the club than Naby Keita.
Of course, yeah. There's no denying that.
Right, so why does Naby Keita get more time than fucking Taki?
Taki wanted to go.
No, Taki wanted more game time.
Taki wanted to go ultimately because he wasn't going to get what you can't demand. You can't demand getting.
Why Taki wanted to go because he felt as if he wasn't getting the third crack at the whip. But
but listen, you can't
get the third crack at the whip.
No, but listen, he wasn't good enough. He wasn't doing enough, all right, to go and start over Bobby Firmino. John, I've listened to you. Let me land, please.
Right.
Yeah. Obviously, Firmino at the time was still banging goals. Yeah.
Yes.
We had a established front three who weren't doing anything wrong. How is Taki going to get into there apart from working hard? He needs to work hard and show the manager, and he didn't do that.
I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Yeah.
But Naby, you can play Naby Keita in the midfield.
Naby Keita's midfield position is different to Taki's.
Yeah.
Right, but so why not try and adapt the team to fit in the Taki?
No, you can't, bro. You can't do that. You got a winning formula. Why would you replace something?
I may be completely wrong on this, but I just feel that Taki could have been a very quality player for us.
We've literally just adapted a team for the first time when Nunez has come in, so we definitely weren't going to do it for Taki. The problem is,
I genuinely believe he could have been a quality player for Liverpool.
Yeah,
listen, they would have had potential. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? It just didn't work out. We shot him
off the bench, but as any professional doesn't want to agree to be on the bench, why would you? So he's not done anything wrong by going.
Yeah,
but at the same time, everyone else is looking like
after his own career.
What's your views, Jamie?
You're a Liverpool fan. Where would you? Where? That's the question. You're a Liverpool fan. Where in Liverpool squad are you starting Taki? And if you say nowhere and it's on the bench, then we're right. Then, isn't it? That's what it is.
I personally would have tried Taki in the number 8 role.
Over who?
Well, at that point in time, we were playing. Hendo was probably number 8, so I'd have put Hendo.
Careful. Be very careful.
That is a hard question. That is a hard question.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Jamie? Jamie on all this.
What do you think?
What do I think on it all? Look. You know, Taki. All Taki was a side chick. That's what Taki was. He was basically like that's what he was used as a side chick. So when your real girl ain't around, you know, you ask your side chick because I'm bored for a couple of hours. That's what Taki was for Liverpool. He was a side chick. You know, when the others weren't doing it, he came in. And look, Taki was happy with it. He won cups. He's got medals. He's gone home. He's gone somewhere else there. You know? Darwin Nunez is an upgrade. Darwin Nunez is an upgrade on Taki. You know, that's what I see.
Right. Who's your upgrade on Naby?
Naby's different, John.
Everyone in the team's an upgrade on him because they're fit.
I think with Naby, what you'll see, if Naby stayed fit a lot of the time, I think Klopp uses him all the time. But now he can't trust him.
I agree.
If Naby was fit constantly and there weren't an injury issue, I think Naby plays all the time.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Before John. Sorry, before you go, I need to come off stream now. I'm doing another show. But listen, thank you, guys. Thank you, Savage man, and Jamie. It's a shame, man. Tomorrow I'll hit you up for your channel and stuff.
Yeah. Wicked. No
Appreciate it. Take care, guys. Smash the like, people, and big up.
Big up, bro.
Big up.
What? I'm so confused, bro. But it definitely is a country.
Portugal is a fucking country. Who said it ain't a country?
I don't know. No one ever.
Oh, is he just saying like, yeah, they're a fucking
Oh, because they won the game and that.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah. I was about to say they're not a county.
Yeah, I think what John, like I said, I agreed with half of what you said because he definitely looked uncomfortable, which is what would happen. It's not only the fact that about like not speaking English and not having people around you, but Japanese people in general, bro. I don't know if you've got any Japanese friends or anything like that, but they're quite disciplined and to themselves. And I mean, you have to break them down a bit for them to be your friends and all this business. So it's just one of those things. The problem is always going to be that, nobody's coming into teams to agree to be on the bench. Usually that happens from your youth team and the younger players. And you have them, they slowly go onto the bench. They're more accepting because they're like, I can't believe I'm at Liverpool. Remember, Taki's not that age of them other players and that. So for him, it's like, I think I'm better. There's nothing wrong with him thinking he's better either. It's just that the league's too physical for him. And arguably, if he came in at the beginning when Klopp was there, he would have been still at Liverpool. But he came in to Premier League winning Klopp and Champions League winning Klopp. And that's completely different. We can't afford to like throw you on the pitch. You have a mare or you're weak and then flipping, you get bodied by flipping one of Ben Mee or someone like that and lose to Burnley. Can't afford it, bro. So it's one of them. Even though Naby is injured all the time and stuff like that, when Naby plays for Liverpool, he still doesn't look weak. Like he looks like he can play. He looks like he's strong enough to play football. Whereas with Taki, everyone was joking about it at the time, but if people forgetting that he played against the Villa under 18s or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And they were throwing him around, bro.
Yeah. No, so, I fully respect Taki. I generally liked him as a player. Maybe I'm just taking my love for Taki.
No, I love him. You're right. You are right. It's just that self-awareness that he done the right thing by saying, I don't want to stay on the bench.
Yeah, 100%. He had to look after his own career.
He might regret it because he's not playing for Monaco at the moment. And depending on where he goes next, he might go, okay, hold on a minute. I weren't getting played at Liverpool.
Jimmy,
that's the biggest club. That's the biggest club he's ever going to play for in his life, by the way.
Do you have?
What was that?
I mean, I see the water bottles in the background, mate.
Are you on about the Jamie shop in the background?
Well, where the fuck can I buy the merch?
That's going to be coming out after the new year, my friend.
Big up, bro.
Mate, I want the water bottles from my fucking kids for school.
Nah, Hassan, you didn't hear it here first, because I said that earlier, bro. Come on.
You're Stevie.
Mate, if you get pink glasses?
Nah, Jamie, that's killed me, because I thought that was you in the Liverpool top, bro. I was just about to say Lauren's killing it, bro. She got a 3D printer or something, bro.
Jimmy, can we have a pink glass?
Yeah. What one of these tumblers? The pint glass. Yeah. They're all available, man.
Mate, let me know where I can buy them. Mate, I need the water bottle and the pink glass from my kids.
Wait, bro, the new year, Jamie's gonna be selling Jamie Phillips bitcoins and that, bro.
I've got a lot of things in the pipeline. Yeah.
Jimmy Phillips hoodies.
I've even got Johnny's, man.
Fuck's sake, Jimie, don't.
They're definitely not safe. Don't use them.
This
is a prank.
Well, Pierce.
I've already put little tiny holes in all of them.
Exactly. Fuck me up enough, kids.
Zero protection.
Zero protection, bro.
But my face goes in and out your woman every day, so there you go.
Fucking dirty bastard.
It's a great market.
This is kind of mad, yeah, man, because like now there's no World Cup tomorrow.
No, that's why I'm doing my Liverpool show tomorrow.
Can't lie, it's kind of nice, bro.
What's the time that? 8 o'clock, Jimmy, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm going to do it in the afternoon now because I think I want to spend some time with Lauren in the evening. So,
right, send me a link, mate. I'll jump on if you want.
Yeah, I will do. I'm going to do it in the afternoon.
Nice.
I'll probably do it.
But guys, I'm going to need the lovies and leavies because I need to head to shop and buy the missus some juice.
Jamie Phillips lube.
Oh, for fuck's sake, no Jamie Phillips lube.
No, even
It's gonna be the driest lube. He's gonna just be powder, bro. I'm telling you, bro, he'll set you up, man.
But guys, I'll need the lovies and leavies because I need to get a shot here. So I do. But
get the shot,
again, as always, thank you very much for having me on the channel.
Big up, man.
I always appreciate it. And Jimmy, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, mate. See you later on.
Take care, mate. Hope all families well, mate.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers, mate.
My dog is an absolute G, man.
Is it a G?
He's just a G, bro. You don't like. I don't know, man. This geezer, he just loves me for no fucking reason, bro. It's amazing.
That's dogs, man. Dogs are the greatest.
Yeah, man. Because if I had a cat, it'd just look at me like I'm a prick and walk off. I already know.
Well, that's like my cat. You know, just like, what you got problems like
cats are mad arrogant, bro. It's because of the family they come from, innit? They're all lions and panthers and that, bro. They're just like, you a dickhead, man. Just feed me my food and leave me alone, man.
Totally. Fucking. I mean, my cat's all right, though. To be fair, he's not too bad actually.
Yeah, if I live in a flat, and if I had a house, I'd probably get a cat. But no,
yeah, I mean, I had my cat when I did live in a flat because I've had him 14 years.
Yeah.
So I did have him in a flat, but when they're indoor cats and they got to use a litter tray, fuck that.
That's the reason, man.
I can't be doing that, man. I can't be doing
that. I thought when my dog got first on that, but I trained him quick in it, and he was easy to train. So at first it was like flipping, obviously early doors when he's like 8 weeks old, flipping newspaper and that, and then it was on the balcony, set him up a little flipping grass patch and that on the balcony. Now it's outside, man. So it's trained, man. He's an absolute G, man.
That's the way to do it. When I had a dog. I had a dog called Molly. She was all right. She was a good dog, but she was a working dog. She came from a farm. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, she's an absolute nightmare. And then when we had Penny, we had her for a year where we had Penny, and then we was like, no, unfortunately, it's just too much. So we had to gave her to a vet. And his vet lived on a big farm, and she's having the time of her life now. But
yeah, that's dope, man.
But
this cameraman is killing, bro. I know I keep saying this cameraman is killing me, bro.
What's he doing?
He's just fun. Every time the camera changes, and obviously it's not doing it now. When the crowd changes and that, just picks up like some supermodel looking thing, bro.
Oh, did you see the Croatia bird moaning?
You saw her as well.
Yeah, the one with the tits. Is that the one? Were you on the same one?
You're literally on the screen for about 3 seconds, and I was so pissed, bro.
She's Croatia's. She's Croatia's Miss Croatia or whatever it's called.
Oh, it makes sense, doesn't it?
And
free tickets and that being it. The influencers in it, so that's what happens now, man. It's even worse than it was before.
She got chucked out the stadium because
really
in what she was wearing. Yeah,
man, it's a wrong, bro.
You fuck off, ain't allowed you. Yeah. And she moaned about it on Twitter.
Oh man!
And she said, going and moaning about, we are from European countries, and we allow everyone to be whatever they want in our countries. You should do the same.
Yeah, you do. You allow boys to be girls and girls to be boys as well. So
yeah.
Man. I
don't know what I'm looking at anymore. I don't know.
Flipping hell, man. This generation is just full of whingers, bro. Like the big serious stuff, fair enough, man. But like, come on, man, just stop it.
Yeah, well, it's like someone came on my channel when I was doing the watch along just now, and said your channel shit, right, like that. Yeah, I was like, oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, well, you've gave me a view, and you know, and you've actually liked the video, so big up to you. And then, but he kept going on, yeah, and his spelling was terrible. So I just said, like, yeah, insult me all you want, I don't mind it, don't care, but at least spell correctly, you know. I mean, I think I said to him, you spell like a 3-year-old with dyslexia, right? And because I said that, he went, I'm reporting you. It's like, go away.
Oh, these bombs, bro.
And because I put my Twitter on there thing, he's just messaged me and said, oh, you can't say that. I'm a 3-year-old. That's out of order. I'll report you. It's like, it's just what we've come to now.
It's ridiculous.
Report people and moan and cry and bitch and moan.
I'm going to DM Nigel Young in a minute, and I'm going to say, listen, when I get to your age, bro, let me know what the secret is. Bro.
Yeah, why ain't he aged?
Where he looks, it's that bad, yeah. That when I said in the first half, he looks like he did in 2010. I went and googled the picture of him kicking Gabriel Alonso. It looks exactly the same, bro.
His tattoos ain't even aged. How's that?
Bro, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know, man. He's living in some hot climate. Actually, because I've seen him on Bean Sport before as well.
Don't
So
he live
maybe
in Qatar now? Don't he live
yeah. I've seen him on Bean Sport with Richard
Hanging out
Keys.
with
Have you watched their interview with Piers Morgan?
Yeah, I did actually. I felt for him a bit.
Yeah, me too. Good interview, man.
I felt for him a bit because what they said was in private.
Yep.
What they said it was in private, and it shouldn't be released. Like everyone says stupid stuff in private, but it's private. It shouldn't come out.
I mean, the thing is, bro, like how stupid it is.
The female linesman didn't even care.
That's my point, bro. How stupid is it if she was fine with it?
Yeah, if she's fine with it, what's the problem?
Yeah, because it ends up being stuff like it's like me joking around with my missus, and then someone else is like, in fact, that's actually happened to me before. I nearly got into a fight in the gym over that. My missus wasn't there, but I was talking to my friend, and it was a joke that I always make with my missus, on it. I don't care if someone else gets offended by it because it's between me and my missus, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she always used to say to me, you're my boyfriend, so you can't be telling me no to sex, bro. You better just make it happen. That's what she used to say to me. And then I said the same thing to my friend. And then this guy was like, oh, you better watch what you're saying there, mate, because, sounds a bit wrong. And I'm like, to who? Who does it sound wrong to? I'm talking to my best friend.
Yeah,
and no one else is in this conversation. In fact, it was my best friend and my brother. It's like, nah, I'm just saying you can't be treating women like that. I'm like, treating women like what, bro? Like joking around with my own missus. I said, listen, bro, you got 5 seconds before you catch a dumbbell to the forehead, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. And guess what happened? This is no lie, by the way. This was about 2017, 16. The gym I'm at now, the guy goes there now. When I spoke to him at that point, I was a personal trainer and I was working in the gym. Now I just go to this gym and he comes there. And I seen that he was cheating on his missus in the gym with some other girl.
Christ.
Blatantly, he got caught at the gym. I just laughed, bro. So, meanwhile, I'm making jokes about my missus. You're cheating on yours, bro. Haha, you got caught.
It's just, this day I can't stand. I'm glad I'm this age now. That's all I'm glad about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't stand being a 20-year-old now. I'd have these weird do I like girls with dicks? I don't know.
Mate, that's what I never wanted. That's what I'd hate to be famous, bro. I'd hate it, bro. I'd honestly, I'd hate it so much, bro. Like even when I do my wrestling, when I go to like live shows and that wrestling, and people recognize me, I'm like, I speak to them so normal. They're like, oh yeah, I'm like, nah, bro, just chill, man, relax, bro. Yeah, I don't want none of this business, bro, because it's just weird, bro. Because as soon as you're like, oh yeah, can we take a picture and all that? And then I say something, it's like, can you believe what that savage said? He's got responsibility. I'm like, bro, just leave me out of it, man. Because the problem with these people is they can't. When you're not famous, they can't cancel me, bro. I'm uncancelable. What are you gonna do? You take my career away. Fine. They're done. Good luck with that. They're gonna work.
Man, I agree. Oh my man, yeah. I got a run.
We got, man. I'm gonna jump off anyway. So
yeah, man. No, yeah, man. If you are around tomorrow afternoon, you can come on.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Oh, mate. See you later.
What's big up, bro?
See you later.
3 p.m. Liverpool game. Yeah, big up, Ravi. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you very much once again, man. Yeah, I mean, you guys are brilliant coming over to the watch along. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, man. Yeah, I mean, I tried to give you as much entertainment as I can. Obviously, I had some of the boys in today, so it's nice that everyone can all jump in and have a chat while the game's on and stuff like that. And it's getting more and more tasty, man. We don't have many games left now. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Was it 4 quarterfinal games, 2 semifinals, and 1 final? Yeah, man, it's dope, bro. And I'm excited to watch them all, and I'll be watching them here live. So we'll be back for the next one on Friday, I think it is. The first set of semifinals, and then Saturday, and then so on, and then we'll move on to the final. But all of you guys have a good night. And if you're in somewhere else on the planet, have a good morning or good evening or whatever. Stay hydrated. And go and have some food and that, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. I've been the boy Hugo the Savage. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. I mean, don't share the video. Just share the channel, on it. You know what I mean? People will be back. Ain't nobody watching or watch along back. You know them way there. All right, man. Run.
Lovely cushion header.